we left off with you guys being triumphant in Meadowside. Rather gentle town for the most part. However, it was overrun and quite possibly raided, or in the process of being raided, by kobolds. But not the same kind as Antares. These seem to be more... Wild would be quite a dangerous word to throw around, but certainly more aggressive.
Feral.
That's an aggressive word. But definitely aggressive, as they had both attacked villagers and also seemed to be grabbing supplies, which, after slaying, or at least incapacitating, quite a few, you discovered a letter, which, upon reading, they seemed to be collecting food and supplies to bring back to their den for some reason. And also that they were getting help by humans for some reason. In the process of saving Tam, you also killed a dragon. A young dragon, from the size of it, but a dragon nonetheless. And from it, you were given respect and thanks from the mayor herself, Mayor Marjorie. A woman who was both mage and scientist, it seemed. And with the commendation from the knight Swanhild as well, you were given the spoils of war to look at and also take priority surgery, as well as investigation and interrogation, which, well, that's I guess where we start. In the courtyard of Meadowside, the bodies gathered, tied up with rope, or bodies that are unusable, moved to the side and, well, looted for what little they had. The dragon, still on the broken rooftop, one of the houses, has already been carved open, and had its heart and brain removed.
Savages.
Yeah. Oh, as well as teeth. That's the other thing.
And it's magical.
And it's magical, yes. It is quite a hollow dragon. So yes, you have many a bloody sack to join your other objects of organ usage. But yeah, before we really jump into it, I think we should set some goals for you guys so you have a better idea of what you want to achieve. So, everyone's goals. Let's take a look. Of course, obviously let Dawn do Rala's goals when she arrives, so she has an idea of actually what's going on. But for the four of you, what do you have in mind? Obviously, I think interrogation is on the mind of several of you, but I'm sure others, like Talani's, may not want to participate or has a better idea of something that she wants to do.
Yeah.
That is very confident. I like that.
Okay, so I was kind of thinking that Talani has been paying attention to all that Reddy has been saying, and maybe she wants to kind of observe what Reddy would actually do. Maybe not directly, but to at least see the aftermath of like what if the kobolds are like still sane after.
Okay, you want to be a spectator. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have a goal for that. We definitely obviously need some sort of check to go along it, but we can have something along the lines of like learning something in the ways of interrogation by watching Reddy. That can totally be a goal.
Yeah, and then I also want to like talk to the Swanhild's friends to see if she's like see if they know anything about stuff that I might want to know or you know, that kind of thing.
Her friends. Are you talking about the mayor?
Like Marjorie.
Yeah.
Okay, you can definitely try and get a chat with her. As she kind of spoke to you initially as a group, she's definitely open, and she's mentioned to Reddy, for example, that she has the opportunity to use her lab later on. But I think Reddy was more interested in the interrogation first. But yeah, you can set yourself sort of ready and talk. In what capacity did you want to talk with Marjorie?
Well, I currently at present moment don't have any clues or like direction. So I guess I'm just like generally whereabouts and like what they see coming like around this area, I guess.
Okay, learn more about the situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
about the situation, about the city, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not a city, it's a village, but that's fine.
Village, yeah.
The settlement.
Yes.
Damn you.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Those sound like great goals. Let's have a look at pin
I
loss.
think the interrogation for Reddy is just a side product to the torture that Reddy definitely wants to do.
Yeah, I'm looking at Reddy's goals now, yes. Very subtly, I like it. Yeah,
Very subtle.
yeah, very subtle.
Very not subtle, more like.
Yeah. So I take it I see you put one on hold. The flyers you put on hold for today's session, which is cool. And then you instead put the not interrogation, the torture of the kobolds for the information. Okay, that's fine.
Interrogation, torture. What's the difference?
There is a big difference. Like if, for example, Antares stops you from torturing, and you only do it by a non-lethal means. That wouldn't count as torture.
Information. Others for fun for you.
Yeah. But if you can get information by causing pain to them, then yes, that still counts.
Yeah.
And also the dragon autopsy, which is totally something you can do.
I have no idea.
You
I
have
want to
no
do.
idea. Oh, okay.
I know I don't want to take part in the torture
Okay.
because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Pinloss is a lover, not a fighter.
Even though he's playing a
Fights
rogue.
out of Yeah. He fights out
So
of
true,
necessity,
King.
not out of desire.
I am a rogue by profession, not by passion.
He's a runner by profession. Which was great because that last session when I was able to move 75 feet. Oh,
Yeah, no one
that
else
was actually
could do
one
that.
of my highlights. But
Yeah, they actually could have been in trouble. You saved Broom Guy. That is actually that's quite true. He could have died.
I saved a bunch of them until that friggin' dragon decided to breathe on us all.
Yeah, you didn't get 100% completion. You only got 99%.
Yeah. You know what? Screw this. Start again. Last checkpoint.
Actually, that sounds like a really good campaign idea. ReZero campaign. Have to die to get it right. Oh,
Yeah. So Pimlos wants the information, but he doesn't want to take part in any of the torture that he knows is going to happen with this murder hobo party.
okay. Do you want to find information another way? For example, Talani wants to get information from the mayor. You could assist in that. You don't have to partake in the interrogation. You could help someone else's.
Yeah. All right. I could help Talani getting information other ways. I'm not sure how successfully that's going to go, but if someone else wants to work towards that, I'm happy to help out with that. So I could just chuck in help Talani with finding information other ways.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with not combining, but assisting each other in goals that have the same outcome. It's also nothing wrong with you guys having opposing goals, because that's hilarious.
Yes. I was thinking about having a goal where it was like try and keep as many of them as alive. But then I'm thinking, what about the long term? What do I do with these kobolds?
So that's what I was thinking. Like, we have so many kobolds,
Yeah.
like, more than we can question.
Yeah, that is going to be a thing. Do you just let them go afterwards? What happens afterwards?
Let Reddy worry about that.
You let them down. You let him out like a rabbit that you've just captured. You take him to the nearest bushland and let it go. Be free, my little kobold.
And then an eagle comes down and eats it. Yeah.
A giant dragon comes out of nowhere and eats it. Wait, fuck. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, but both Reddy and also Swanhild seems very fine with just getting rid of these kobolds.
You know what? I have a fantastic idea for another short-term goal.
Oh, really?
And this works perfectly for my long-term goal.
Feed Swanhild kobolds. Perfect.
All right, feel free to check that out.
Okay, yeah, I like that. We can definitely have that when Dawn returns. Yeah.
I'm keen. The best part is she's gonna have no idea.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Cool.
perfect.
And Antares, I see you've already put 2 in.
Yes, indeed.
Oh boy.
Okay. I like you that you've put in brackets there. Good cop.
Yeah,
Very
very
good.
important.
Very good. Okay. And okay, learn about acquiring a passive consent. Yes, that was mentioned.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So that sounds like a great entrance into where we left off. So, you guys, as I said, are in the courtyard of Meadowside. You've captured the unconscious kobolds, tied them up in nice bundles. Nice bundle of kobolds, as it were. Both Swanhild as well as Major Marjorie have headed back inside the tower. Actually, sorry, Mary's gone into the tower. Swanhild is still outside. Your companion, Oscar, has been taken to the infirmary, as well as Broomguy and several of the other villagers that had suffered some minor injuries, some abrasions, a couple of scratches from blades, making sure they're not going to get infected, that sort of thing. But you guys have kind of been left alone temporarily with your captured kobolds.
We're just out in the courtyard. Brooding. We are out in the courtyard, aren't we? Where we managed to
Yeah, where are we?
group them all up.
We can go back to the map, that's fine. Just so you guys have a little bit more of a visual idea of where you guys are. So yeah.
Okay.
And the unfortunate maiden that was breathed on is also being moved to the infirmary to be inspected and have their relatives notified.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Rip.
I'm definitely helping townsfolk.
Yeah, all the townsfolk have now been moved. That's fine. Like, this is over like a good half hour after the body's been moved, and the villagers going back to their homes. The dragon not being moved because that's way too heavy for anyone to move at the moment. Yeah, everything's been organized to a point. Nothing's back in full motion yet, but everyone is keeping the very vigilant approach to the situation right now. Oh, and also the violet barrier that was formed from the top of the tower is still being held at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're trying to get that up.
Yeah, so the
During our combat.
skyline is now, even though it's about midday, it's still a slight hue of violet light that kind of crackles ever so slightly overhead. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, ready. What do you guys want to do?
I have no idea how exactly we left off, but are we resting first or are we getting right to it?
Yeah, we'll all take an hour to rest and just watch the kobolds.
You can totally do that. You have them tied up. A room was mentioned towards the barracks.
A holding room.
Yeah, which I think Swanhild mentioned.
You know what?
Then
I
let us
would like to
progress
go
there.
to the infirmary.
All right. Yeah. You can follow like the small crowd of people that's kind of gone in that direction.
Is the infirmary towards this tower, or is it elsewhere? Sorry.
That's the mage tower, or I guess the residence of the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
The infirmary would be a different part of the village, further east.
Ah, right.
But yeah, that's fine. This is just for visual. You don't have to move your token. So yeah, you guys do all you want to go to the infirmary to rest up?
Yes. I know.
Yeah.
Spells.
Oh, the
Ontario's
kobolds
just
are-
barely made it out of that fight alive. So
Yeah, several of you are pretty wounded. Antares, you definitely have some, not so much burn marks, but definitely signs of like mottling to your scales, where the poison had like seeped on and begun to like corrode it almost.
my little body.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, the
Hey
pain.
guys, I'm going to the infirmary. Does anyone else want to join me?
Yes, carry me.
Yeah, Pimos is gonna aid Antares after. I don't remember if I recall you going down or not. I don't know if I saw that.
I went down twice. Oh yeah, did you see that happen?
You saw once when you guys
Yeah, the
were
one time when you
in.
got over here, I think.
Yeah, in this area.
Missed the other one.
Can we say
Yeah.
that Rala carries all the kobolds to the holding area and puts bags over their heads also?
Rala, actually, so as you mentioned this, Swanhild does mention. Yes, you all do look rather worse for wear. Go, I will keep an eye on these kobolds. Rala, you can stay with me. We can move them into one of the houses for your interrogation you mentioned.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you sound more like Arya?
I was like, wait, was that me?
Yeah. Dawn came down with a cold.
I was like, oh dear. Oh, you were speaking for Dawn. Oh, I see. That. I was
Sorry,
like,
I
what?
have a bit of a cold, so oh geez.
Oh,
Oh, brother.
oh boy.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Man.
Sounds just like her.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
so yeah, I guess we'll head to the infirmary while they secure the kobolds.
Okay.
The ones she didn't squash at least.
Yeah, Rada's still kind of giggling to herself of the one she splattered. Yeah.
My remorse for that dead woman lessens every moment.
Hey, there's still 5 kobolds, and the one you still have in the.
2.
Yeah, the 2 we still have in the
Oh yeah,
bar.
neither of them ran away. They both knocked themselves out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So you have a total
Oh.
have a total of 7 kobolds to interrogate. I mean, torture. I mean, interrogate.
In Torturegate.
Not in Torturegate. That is the new word of the day. I like it. So
Are we just taking a short rest or a long rest?
this is technically a short rest. A long rest takes a full 8 hours, which is basically you guys sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just an hour for now, where you guys
Taking a nap.
yeah, you kind of rest on one of the beds, or get tended to, get some bandages, apply some gauze to any of the wounds, that sort of thing. But yeah,
I'm going to apply some gauze to one of the wounds.
yeah. So yeah, if you want to roll some hit die that you have, you can use it on the character sheet, and it should auto calculate which hit die and your constitution for you. Oh, look at that! Both of you roll 7. Very nice.
1 off, no, 2 off max, not bad. Wow!
Damn.
Mm.
Can I help him?
That.
He doesn't know how to apply gauze.
Oh no!
Can I
Oh
help
my
him?
god!
Is that even?
Yeah.
What?
Just lucky he didn't stab himself and hurt himself some more.
couldn't even get a 1. Got a 0.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No.
My constitution.
Never mind, I can't help him.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, as you also go towards the infirmary, fortunately you go with everyone else, but there is, obviously, as expected, a lot of rather confused, angry, and terrified looks as you approach. But you do get tended to. So someone will tend to your wounds. Antares. Oh, okay. For 7 points. Wow.
Hey, that's so much better than what I got.
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally liked your role.
As there are, there's at least one cleric within this village. They hold out their holy symbol, which looks like someone holding almost like a bouquet of flowers, their necklace, and heals you.
Thank goodness.
Because you look really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the other villagers are definitely keeping their distance. Like, they know that you helped, and some people do mention like, "Oh, those are the ones that helped out." It's like, wow.
Yeah, we're the heroes.
But they still see, wait, I'm not a kobold.
No, I'm a real boy.
No,
Show some respect.
it can't be a kobold. Weren't they the ones attacking? It's like, what if he is?
Is Antares able to hear this?
It's noticeable enough. It's a very enclosed space within the infirmary. So yeah, you probably heard this.
Sweet.
Eh.
I like how I ask if Antares heard it, and you say I probably hear it.
Oh no, I said
Lucky no.
all of you hear it. Sorry, that's a plural.
Alright.
That's a plural you. You the
You
group.
guys.
You the group.
Yeah. All right. Primos is gonna. No, this guy. This one's okay. He's with us. He helped defend the village actually.
With my big muscles, can you see?
Does he start flexing?
It's awful. It's horrible. He looks terrible. It's not very impressive at all.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah.
He was the one that helped us out. All right. So, if I see any of you boys treating this one with some disrespect, I'm gonna hit you with the broom. All right,
Yes.
Bruno.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna go up to him and shake his hand.
No problem, lad. And he holds out a hand that's like really cut up, and it's got like bandages all the way around like the wrists and up the forearm. It's like, no problem, lad. Nice to meet you.
I had to surgically remove his broom.
He was holding it even on the table.
Yeah, nice to meet you. You know, I remember you from back out there. You were one of the ones that you did really well against those kobolds, didn't you?
I remember you came to our rescue pretty quick. Impressive.
Yes. I heard someone screaming out for help, and just sort of came naturally to go to help out.
Yeah, that was a tight squeeze. That was.
You know what? Come around the bar in about, say, 2 hours' time. I think I have someone that might want to buy you a drink.
Alright. Always down for a drink. And considering what happened, I think drinks are definitely going to be opened up with many of the flasks.
Definitely on the cards for me for tonight, I'll tell you what.
One of my friends told me they're going to bring out the good stuff, so definitely going to be there, yeah?
Oh yeah, you'll have to point out to me what stuff's the good stuff when we get there. I'm looking forward to it.
You know when it goes pretty quick.
Either
way,
I'll keep an eye out.
I need to rest a little bit more. One of those little buggers got me real good.
Yes, I saw that. You rest up and we'll catch up later on.
Of course, little guy. What's your name, mate? Didn't get it.
Pimlos.
Pimlos.
Yes,
Nice.
and sorry, yours was?
Name's Bruno.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's nice to meet you, and yeah, I will let you rest. You rest up, and we'll catch a drink later on, and we'll talk then.
Pleasure's mine. All right. And he kind of like pushes through some of the group that kind of been watching to go to one of the infirmary bits. It's like,
Oh
wow.
my god. Bruno fan art when?
Yeah.
His was the only acceptance I needed.
Oh,
Out of everyone that survived, he was the most important.
Hey, quick question. I forget.
More than even Oscar.
What was my
Hey,
maximum
Oscar,
health
stay.
number?
Your maximum health number.
Yeah, do you remember?
Is
Does
it?
it not show it on the sheet?
Yeah, is it not on your
It
sheet
did
anymore?
not. I don't think I wrote it down. I thought I wrote it down, but I might have put it in current hit points.
Oh my.
I think I put it in current hit points, and that changes when you. So I totally.
Hold on. Let's look at the character sheet.
I remember it was really low. It might actually be 9.
Considering you're a druid, that's level 1. You're level 2 now. So roll a d8.
All right.
Does he really not have his max HP on his
He
sheet?
does not write. He has not written it down.
No. That's what
That's
happened
one of the
last
most
time.
important
That's why my
things.
health is so low.
How?
Wait, no. Okay, do that again, because that actually is 0. Because you have -1, so roll again, because I never let people roll ones, so that's fine. Okay, so you have 4 extra hit points, so you have a total of 13, so write that down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
My constitution's not very good. He won't last to the end of the game, but we love him.
I believe.
Boy. Oh boy, that's right. If we take the max totals from everyone, you'll be fine. Unfortunately, D&D doesn't work like that.
God.
Wow. So yeah, you guys attended to for the first hour. If any of you do look worse, still look pretty bad, the cleric will come over to you and ask if you do need extra healing.
Yeah, it's fine. I managed to actually roll exactly what I needed.
All right then.
Wait,
Touch his face.
is Ready full health?
Yeah. Reddy and Rala were not touched somehow.
I was
Ready
almost
was-
not touched, but then
My
I was.
God.
Yeah, Reddy was just far back enough not to get breathed on, didn't really attract the dragon's ire too much. Yep, she just sent missiles at it and somehow managed.
Yeah. He did not turn around to attack you. You were very lucky.
Damn.
Next time. Dun dun dun. Alright. Well, after making sure everyone's helped out at the infirmary and helping ourselves out, hey, Talani.
Yes.
You don't really seem to have too much of an input on these guys torturing these kobolds.
No, not really. And then she like kind of side eyes Ready.
It's an interrogation.
Not obviously. Not obvious. Just like kind of shy.
Enough for me to notice.
Yeah.
Are you not a fan of that sort of stuff?
I guess. I mean, I've done it before. It's just that I guess maybe the information that we're getting from these kobolds isn't really of interest to me as much as I'm just in it for the ride. I guess I could say.
Right. I sort of understand that. I can sort of relate to that. I don't. Maybe not with the having tortured before, but definitely being here for the ride. What a ride
Who
this is
said
turning out to
I
be.
didn't say that. You what? Anyway, but I do intend to watch,
Right.
to spectate. I guess make sure Brady doesn't go too far.
You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Hadn't thought about it like that at all.
But you don't seem interested either. What do you plan on doing?
Not sure. I know I don't want to be there if they do go too far with it, but I actually like your perspective, not being there to not let them go too far. It's not a bad train of thought, state of mind to have.
Hey, it's who I am, it's what I do, you know what I'm saying?
Where was that
I wanna-
mindset when she just squished that kobold with her ass?
Oh,
I
that was
was
raw.
I was just thinking about, you know, never mind. Just sacrifices have to be made sometimes.
Bah.
So hopefully we don't have to sacrifice any of anyone today. Thinking back to the kobold that Rala jumped on. Any more sacrifices today?
Well, you have to admit it was great form.
If it wasn't a creature underneath her, it was a pretty good jump. But
Yeah.
I can't get behind the senseless killing.
Listen, it's a good joke. It's even a great joke, but I need you to stop.
It's
I
time to
should
stop.
buy a beanbag to throw over any creature and
Yeah.
to just cushion the impact.
Just give her a sack
This
of
is gonna be
grain.
her signature move now.
Do
Sit
that,
on you. The sit on you move. The ultimate move.
Oh no.
Sit on you with that dumpy.
Don't be-
I think I know how they died now.
Big ass dumpy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, well, I might actually try and talk to some of the people around here. Just, I don't know, this seems like a very odd village to have been attacked.
That's
I
true.
wonder why this one.
Maybe
Maybe
it's
there was no
just
reason.
that their camp is really close by, but if you find anything else out, about this
Yeah,
village, about the people that pass through. I'm very interested.
I'll let you know what I managed to come up with.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll keep an eye on Reddy, but at a very, very safe distance.
Yes, I've noticed you're a little funny with her. Thinking back to the first time we met
You
at the
should be
bar.
go on your way now. Pats him on the
Yes.
back.
Ushering him out of the room. What? No, what? Turns around and the door's closed. Oh, damn it. Yes, yeah, I'll go around and start talking to some people.
All right.
Thank you for the chat. It was nice.
Hmm.
And with that, Pinmo's gonna start walking away.
And I walk away.
Reddy just kind of reading her book, spell book.
All right.
Getting those spell slots back.
Oh yeah,
Excuse
that's...
me.
I actually have a
Hmm.
question.
A
How many
question.
spell slots do you get back from a short rest?
As a warlock, you get all of them because you're
Oh
broken.
yeah, baby. Good thing I didn't
Yeah.
use any.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no,
Good thing you're not a paladin.
I did Hellish Rebuke, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Uh-huh.
So you got a whole one spell slot back. Whoa.
Riveting.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you what, as someone who plays a paladin in one of my other games, it's the friggin' worst when everyone's like, yeah, let's get a short rest, and I'm like, but why?
And that's why you always multi-class into another arcane class.
Yeah, I might try multi-classing. I'm a level 5 paladin now.
Yeah.
Which is probably where I need to be at minimum.
Yeah, it's always wizard or warlock because they give you stuff on a short rest.
What was that, sorcerer?
Sorcerer is not great because you need to get like what's it called, the burning spell slots and stuff, or sorcery points. Which is not good enough.
I just entirely meant that I would choose another bad class to go with my already bad class.
Yeah, I already tried that. It's not good enough.
Don't recommend.
I'm like, oh yeah, charisma makes sense, right? Because 2 classes. No, it doesn't work.
Oh, you know what? Just a quick side note. If it helps, Ambi, I rolled really well for my stats on that one as well.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I didn't have to drop one.
I don't need to take mad stats. Yeah.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do like the drop one system, actually. It's that level of balance and flavor.
Yeah, I learned that very quickly in my first campaign. Side note, when someone was very highly leveled in stats, I was like, why is it only you?
Yeah.
So I made it a thing from every campaign since then.
I wish I had put that in the campaign that I'm running with Big Red at the moment.
What?
Just the drop 1 to a 9 instead of having all the stats that you roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's tiring listening to some players be like, oh man, I can't do this because I have a -1 in it. Like, and then other people are like, oh man, negative stats. What are those?
Yeah.
Anyway,
So as you guys return, you see actually Swanhild bandaging up one of her arms and putting her glove back over. And you can see actually, for the brief moments that it is exposed, the arm has bandages pretty much across the entirety of the arm, not just on the part that she was bandaging. It goes like all the way up forearm and the bicep. But she pulls up the sleeve, puts the glove back on as you guys approach. They're already moved. They're inside. Rada's keeping an eye on them.
Are you going to help us?
I unfortunately do not speak Draconic. I'll have to leave that to you. And
Very well, my lady.
I'm not trained in interrogation.
I don't think we are either.
I'm trained for extermination. So when you finish, let me know.
Will do.
I'm going to check the perimeter. Make sure there's no more that have managed to escape. Come back in an hour to see if you guys have any results.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
And yeah, she begins heading out of the village to the edge of the barrier.
Alright, now where are we going?
There seems to be a house, and you see Rala kind of just like wave to you guys. Come in. It's the house that's been damaged by the dragon.
Lovely.
Not exactly secure, but I'll take it.
It seemed to have only damaged the roof. The lower floor is still mostly intact. So the room has been, the main room, which is both the living area as well as the kitchen, has been completely emptied out. Chairs have been moved to the sides. Table has been turned on its side. And the kobolds are now all lined up, backs against one of the walls.
In my experience, it's better to interrogate them one by one so that they don't feel empowered by their friends.
Correct. That is the plan. Now, Antares.
Yes.
Puss.
My little reptilian friend. Reddy leans down, putting her hands on her knee, waggling in the air. I have a plan to make these bad kobolds talk.
Okay.
I believe you should begin by asking them about what we want to know. And if that doesn't work, you could just point at me and I'll rough them up. If they still don't spill the beans, then I'll pass them back to you and give them one last chance. And if they don't, we have plenty of other kobolds to try this on. How's that sound?
Dangerous, but it's a plan.
It's a 3-step plan, and I'm hoping it works.
All right, let's get in there.
Fabulous. Let's go.
All right.
I'll stay with Rolla while you guys are in there, but just holler if you need me.
Are we planning on moving these the kobolds to like a different section while we interrogate them one at a time, or is it just like pulling one forward and berating them?
As you guys look around the house, you do know there is a cellar.
Oh, a cellar.
Fabulous.
I just had a genius idea. Another way you guys could do it is 2 at a time, and one gets beaten up while the other one has to talk.
Oh god.
Could do.
Also works like a dream.
That did occur to me. I was thinking about this in the car, to and from the
No, that's worrying.
car.
That is very worrying.
Oh, that's so red, though.
That is, oh gosh, alright. I need to change the music I have playing in the background.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cellar ambience. Like the actual word ambience, not ambi. Anyway.
Anyway, there we go. Well, yeah, so how do you guys want to do this? They haven't woken up yet. You do see a couple of them seem to be stirring, but none of them have woken up yet.
You know what? I'd love to go with the 2 idea at first. If it doesn't work, we'll move to just 1. How's about that?
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll take 2 to the side, then I guess push the other into
Yeah.
the cellar.
Let me actually do this so you have a number of actually how many you have. So you have a total of 7 kobolds.
Good lord.
You have many chances.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Alright. So as I know, I'll just so you have the two initially ones, the ones you got in the forest, the ones on the right, and then you have the 5 that you captured during this battle.
I think we should start with the ones that we captured here, because I believe they would probably be more to know than these ones that were hanging out in the woods.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So you move. Do you want to use the cellar as the interrogation space, or do you want to take everyone down into the cellar and take 2 out into the living area?
I guess cellar into as the interrogation space seems more fitting.
That's what I would do.
All right.
I agree. Go do it.
So you have.
So I can spy.
You didn't do it either.
Do you just want to take any 2 random ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just move 2 down here into the cellar. All right. You bring down 2 of the kobolds, and they're not heavy per se, so anyone who has a decent enough strength can just carry them. And the cellar itself is, as you'd expect, quite a cold, dark space. It's not huge. It's enough for a couple of wine racks to be put on one side. But currently they are empty. So it's about, let's say it's about 15 by 10 in size.
All right. Are these tied up to chairs or what are?
You
how
can
are they
decide. How would you like to do this?
I would like to tie them up the chairs down there. Yeah.
Yeah, so you bring down 2 chairs from the living space, set them up next to each other or like facing each other?
Facing each other.
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
that.
sure, yeah. Face each other. And then you can plop
So they can see.
one of each facing each other. Okay. Do you want to wake them one by one or both at the same time?
RP it out, yo.
Yeah. So yeah, you brought them down, placed them on the chairs. Everyone else is upstairs now with Rala.
I would like to sneak down-ish, not like all the way, but enough to like hear, if possible, slightly see.
On the stairs, basically.
Yeah.
Or at least like by the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, I'll give them both smacks on the face, while Antares maybe is standing across from them or something. I don't know.
All right, 2.
Starting rough already, are we?
Oh yes.
Okay. You give both of them a slap on the cheek, or I guess snout.
Schnoz.
Schnoz, yeah. Jaw.
Something.
And both of them. Where are we?
Hail and well met, brethren.
You.
Hi.
Who are you? Who is it? What? Where are we?
Okay, you're in a basement.
Why are we in a basement? What?
We beat up your dragon.
I can't move.
We tied you up. Okay.
Release me.
No, we're not gonna do that. Now listen.
Why?
Now hold on. You got a lot of questions, but I got questions too. We'll do this one at a time. All right? How does that sound? Okay, good. I'm not waiting for an answer. You tell us what we want to know. Things will work out all right. All right, you know. But my friend here, oh, she's got a temper on her.
Friend? A friend
This
of
one.
a furry.
Oh,
a furry. That word doesn't exist. A furry.
Oh.
Wow.
It's canon.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
She's nice, but she's fiery. Well, don't make her mad.
A fiery furry. Same thing.
Okay. Well, all right. So here we go. Are you ready? Are you awake? And hey, listen, I'll even sweeten the deal. You give me answer. No, wait, hold on. You answer one of my questions correct in a way that I find adequate, and I will give you one of these fine, delicious mushrooms. Yum. I pulled them out of my pocket.
The hallucinogenic mushrooms. Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, charisma. Persuasion. Yes. Ooh.
Oh no.
The one that you turn to kind of just snarls and bears his fangs in your direction. It's like, release us.
This isn't gonna work if you keep acting like that, alright?
Oh my god.
Your rewards mean nothing but to what we have.
What do you have?
Dragons, boss.
Well, you have a dragon, but we smushed it.
And everyone's like, shish! Spoiling it.
No, keep spoiling it. No, I don't like surprises. So
they
that's
will
fine.
find out the hard way.
No. Listen, fellas. I don't want to have to make. I don't want her to make you burst into flames. All right, are you listening? But it's gonna happen if you don't talk.
Tailed woman doesn't scare us.
Okay,
she has no scales. She is squishy.
Okay, ready? Good. Do you want to spook him a little?
Oh, with pleasure. Let's do this. She touches the side of one of their heads and uses Mind Sliver.
Alright, yeah, sick. This is a save, right? Or is this an attack roll?
I can't remember. Hang on. Let me just cast it, see what happens.
It is indeed a save. Alright, let's see if they can make a save.
Oh my gosh!
He just cackles. He's like, you are weak. You are squishy with your fur.
Alright,
you are not a dragon.
I'll try the other one then, if this one's not cooperating. Oh wait, I don't do that. Whatever.
It's the same spell.
I know.
Money.
I'm going to try it on the other one.
Oh, the other one. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so the one that's the deeper sounding one. What are you doing?
Let's go.
And then and roll the damage.
All right, that is 1d6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go. Solid.
He shakes in the chair as bright signs of blood come from one of the nostrils, I guess. And he kind of like goes limp for a bit, and then stops laughing. What?
All right. That's that. Thank you.
What did you do?
Reddy just snickers. She doesn't know what he's saying, but she can tell he is not happy about what happened to his companion, and she's just happy.
You scared us as well. What is he doing? It should not be free us and we shall kill it together.
No. Listen, hey, see, this is what happens when you don't talk. You get a nosebleed. Huh? So tell us what you know.
At this point, do an intimidation roll instead with advantage.
I need that advantage. Let's see. Intimidation.
Oh my gosh.
Can I help his intimidation?
How would you possibly help his intimidation in the shadows?
Let me think about it.
All
You know what? Come back to me.
Good book.
Try something. Alright, I want to see if I notice Talani.
Nope. She rolled higher than a 17.
Damn.
What if I charm person?
That only works with you and the target, so it wouldn't have an effect with.
Damn it.
With
Wait, really? I
Antares.
thought it.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
it-
friendly with you.
Damn it.
Yeah. It cares not for your companions.
All right then.
Yeah, it's
Never
in the
mind.
last sentence where it says the charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. So yeah.
I need to start casting guidance on
Oh, I should have been doing that too.
Antares. Oh, there you
Wait,
go.
you both have guidance?
We do?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Best interrogation ever.
Oh,
Wait, why
I'm
did you
gonna
both
talk
cast
about-
guidance on each other? You can cast guidance on each other.
They could do that,
They're just sitting there like, fuck.
but apparently these two don't have high wisdom.
And we're not talking about the characters.
Damn.
Only the first
Epic.
one. Only the first interrogation. It's fine.
You know, they're amateurs. It's fine. You see, they're role playing it. It's fine. This is in character. This is the first time. But with the 9, he does pause for a moment. Why should I tell you anything? All you do is empty promises.
That's not true. I haven't promised you anything yet.
Which is why it's empty. See, there's
What?
nothing. It's like a bow.
No, that's not.
You presented nothing.
Well, okay, hold on. What could I possibly present to you as an offering then?
The head of that one.
No, that's no.
What is he saying?
He wants your head.
How about if he doesn't answer us right now, I'm going to take his.
I mean, yeah, she's gonna kill you if you don't talk.
Then I can join Tiamat that much faster.
No,
No?
no.
I
That's
will
only
kill
if you
you
die.
if you don't
Don't
talk.
you- don't
Fine,
you-
I won't talk. No, not gonna kill you.
Don't
What do you mean, no?
don't you know that that you only join Tiamat if you die in battle, but if you die in interrogation, you just go to hell.
That's valid. He's valid.
Yeah, there's a chance. Give me another persuasion check. See if you can believe this.
Hoping.
Oh,
Oh my god! No!
He's like, no, why would you heard that? That's preposterous. That's nonsense. You speak nonsense.
The dragon said it before he died.
I'm going to cast Firebolt on him.
Okay. Do it with advantage. And shoot. Okay. Yep.
Don't need it.
Yep. That
There we
is.
go.
3 points. Okay, it hits, and he is scorched, little flame with the chair he is sitting on, and the chair smolders a little, breaks a little, and he falls to the ground. The kobold is still alive, as he's
Good.
kind of scorched. He's like,
I give him a smack. Talk!
She said talk.
the two of you could give me a perception check,
Okay.
and I guess Talani as well. Actually, you are within visible range.
Finally, a good roll.
Talani. Okay, so once
Radical.
again, Antares, you're the one that spots this. Due to the firebolt, which burns everything, the ropes are also frayed and cindered.
Okay.
Which I would like you to make me a dex check to see if you can act before he does.
Quick, 1 second, hold on. Checking something. Alright, yeah, I'll make a dex check. Dexterity.
Other than a 13. 22, okay. You see the shifting as it's the fire begins to dim from the firebolt. You see a little bit of shifting, or it moves. What would you like to do?
I cast Entangle.
Okay. As it's a pretty big range. 20 foot is the entirety of this chamber. The entire
Great.
Yeah. The entire cellar is immediately filled with small sprouts of weeds, and then suddenly giant roots begin to encase the flooring. So everyone down here, I guess Talani, you're just out of it, being at the entrance, but all the two of you, as well as the kobold, need to give me strength saves.
Nice.
Which you succeed on. Nice. Yeah, that makes
Wait,
sense.
does it get me if it's my spell?
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's any creature within the area. You don't auto succeed on your own spells. Okay, he fails as well though. As you see him reaching up towards Reddy with what looks like a splinter from the chair. But immediately these wrapping vines entangle and restrain him.
Now you see what I had to do there? Bad boy.
Release me.
Never. We're not gonna kill. She just told me she's not gonna kill you. She's gonna just take all your toes. She said that. She said she's gonna take your toes, and then you're gonna be the toeless wonder, and that's how you're gonna have to live the rest of your life. That's what she said.
All right. Let me just see if this go through. What is 220? So
If he doesn't talk soon, I'm going to expire him.
Ready. What is your AC?
15.
15. Okay. So as you're talking, he throws the chair leg in your direction, and it just barely flies past your face. It's like, this is the worst you can do.
We haven't gotten to the part where we cut your toes off.
Oh, empty promises. These vines do nothing to hold me. They will break and they will burn, and I will be free. Now I will bite at this one's neck.
He's gonna bite at your neck. Hey, put up. Just be prepared.
Betty steps away and, well, actually, no, I'm not gonna step away. Hang on. I'm gonna bonk him. Oh.
Bonk the kobold. You don't bonk the kobold. Okay. The kobold is unbunked, even as restrained, as you hit one of the vines that was entangling it.
That was a warning shot.
Oh,
Why is it going so bad?
hold on. Let me look at some stuff here.
There's only one of you speaks Draconic. It's not the intimidating one.
I should get advantage whenever I'm saying anything that she says.
You had advantage and you rolled a 9. But if you do want to convey something again, make another check.
I touch myself.
In front, ready? But yes.
No, in front of the kobold.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you can cast guidance on yourself. So it's a very brief sparkle of twilight.
Now you're gonna. Hold on. How do I get out of this?
No, you are still also entangled at the moment.
Yeah. Do I have to make another strength save if I want to get out?
If you want to get out of it, yes.
Oh. All right.
Your own DC of 13.
Strength is not my strong suit.
Technically, really, you could give him advantage if you want to assist him in this.
Yeah.
To pull him out.
I'll turn around and pull him up.
Okay, yeah. And it's just a strength check, sorry. It is no longer a save now.
Does not matter.
But it is an 18. So you are freed as Freddy assists you as pulling you out. The kobold is still temporarily in. It's not going to last much longer. Because it is only a minute.
If you don't convince him in a couple more seconds, I'm just going to off him.
We know where your dead is, and we're gonna burn to the ground.
What?
That. Mm-hmm. I'm just pulling things out of my butt here.
Is there anything to go with that, or you were literally just threatening him?
I'm just threatening.
Okay. Sure. Give me an intimidation. See if that lands anywhere.
All right.
You can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, let me roll the d4 first because I'm gonna just want to use it.
You're gonna always want to use this, yes.
Jesus.
All right.
Christ.
Yeah, sure. That one might be useful. We never know. With the advantage, you get an 8 plus 1. 9. We're back at 9 again. Nice. Again, you call out to him in your highly threatening voice, and he kind of laughs. It's like, you do not know. We didn't have any paperwork. It was eaten.
What about this note right here? I pull out the poorly scribbled note that I have.
Wait, I told them all to eat it.
Stupid boy.
And at this point, the entangle ends. And he is currently not longer bound.
Oh no.
Grab him.
Would the two of you now like to make me dex checks?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Oh no.
Could this get any worse?
No.
Oh no!
Tony!
I will do one check to see if he rolls lower than you two. But yeah, okay, he does not go lower.
Holy crap.
Unfortunately, he does follow up his threats and goes to try and bite Reddy's neck.
Oh no.
Wait, do I get the dex check?
Yes, actually, do give me a dex check. If you can beat 18, that is.
Oh wait, is it? Wait.
18 was his dex roll. Yeah, it's not happening.
Okay.
So you do see it. You do see it happening as well as. Okay. Okay. 3. He does indeed lash out towards you, Reddy, but you are fortunately prepared as you step backwards, and this this 3-foot-high kobold tries to leap out towards you with this more open, and then misses.
That's it. Cut off his toes.
I've had enough of this. Magic missile.
Okay. 1 is enough as it slams into him, and he is launched across the cellar, hitting the back wall.
How annoying.
What does the other kobold think about all of this?
This one is finally coming to as he took 5 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, something like that.
And then as his like eyes kind of beady eyes kind of reopen, he looks across and sees the kobold go and slam into the wall beside him. What?
You should have taken my mushrooms.
Tell him that his friend did not cooperate. It would be wise to cooperate with us.
Hey, if you don't cooperate, that's gonna happen to your friend.
What?
I mean, to you. God damn it.
Oh no. I'll give you advantage still, because there is a... But yeah, give me advantage on intimidation for one more try.
One more again.
Okay. Look at
Yes!
this, double digits. 14. Yeah, as he is conscious and he's trying to like get to the blood. He's like wiping his snout on his shoulder. He kind of pauses for a moment and looks back at the body on the ground that's like slumped in the corner of the cellar. You wouldn't do that. You want us alive.
He's dead.
Yeah, and I did an extra magic missile there, so he's super dead.
Mm-hmm. Your words are empty. We do this for the betterment of the den. Our kind will take this village and all the surrounding villages.
Full honky.
We just want to know where their den is.
Where's your den?
You should know. We'd never give out the location of our den. Our den is a family. The eggs will survive. They will be the next generation.
I don't know anything. You're gonna tell me where that den is.
I'm going to try to be intimidating. Nope.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
What does Reddy do to try and be intimidating?
She's gonna, like, show her claws and just go at him.
Adorable. He also just snarls back at you instead. His fangs.
Alright.
Match.
Antares will whip out the wand that he found on the kobold that had earlier gotten squished, and he's going to press it to this kobold's throat.
Oh, jeez. Okay. He looks very noticeably surprised that you have that, and as you kind of like press it up, he kind of leans back into it. You press it further in, and it's primarily a wood, but it's still like hard enough that you can like press deeply into the scales on his neck. And you said you want to use it?
No, I just am threatening at the moment.
Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely threatening. You see it, and give me another one with advantage, intimidation.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Yes!
Let's go.
Finally, physical violence from Antares. That's all you needed to do, apparently. But yeah, he is clearly like wide eyes, leaned back, tried to keep as much distance away from you as possible. Put that down.
No. You'll meet Tiamat right now if you don't. What are you planning? where is your den?
I will never give out the den. The humans, they mean nothing. They came to us. Blood. Scales. Magicite.
Who?
The ones with the black chain tattoos. And Talani. Can you give me a intelligence check?
Ooh, baby, I'm stupid. Hello.
Not today.
Okay.
That immediately rings a bell.
Yes.
The one you're looking for has those exact same markings of wrapped
Oh,
black chains around
I'm so excited.
his neck.
Where can I find them?
They came to us in the night. They spoke of a place. Some sort of town. Something wood.
Wood.
It's a human town. I care not for it. We got what we wanted from them. They are no longer needed. We may take their lives.
I still want to know where the den is, but I am taking notes.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me where your den is.
Never.
I look at Antarius.
And you can tell he's like holding back. Like he is so close. But he's like putting on a pretty good farce.
I cast guidance on myself and try one more time with intimidation.
How are you intimidating, first of all, before you roll?
I'm going to do a kind of a mixture here. So the light cantrip with my tail, I'm going to kind of shine it in his face, and now I'm going to bare my teeth, and I'm going to like be as tall as possible over him with claws out and all that.
Okay, you're just trying to be as like predatorial as possible.
Yes, as
Okay.
scary as a fox with its prey.
And are you trying to like convey anything, or are you just trying to be threatening?
It doesn't understand me. This would be a lot easier if I didn't have to go through our interpreter here.
Yeah. So the thing is, he's already afraid of the two of you, but he's not breaking from that.
Oh.
Yeah.
How
If
close is he to
you-
death?
So at the
I
moment,
got-
fear is not enough to break him.
I've got it. I got this, I think. I
Okay,
think.
Go for it. Go for it.
If you don't talk, I'm sure one of the multiple others upstairs would be glad to cower for their lives and tell me exactly where the den is.
Ooh, that's a good point.
You are not the only two we have.
The two of you can give me an insight check.
Oh,
10. And
I do have guidance going though.
you have guidance. 9.
I didn't click on it, but I did.
Yeah.
Me too.
You have it for a minute. Talani, you are... Yeah, I think you can still. You're kind of watching this.
Oh, that's not much.
11.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Let's go.
Talani with the 2020.
2020 vision, baby.
Okay.
Damn, I should have asked Talani to help.
Damn, Talani. So these two
You
are
should.
unaware as they speak this out. You, on the other hand, see very clear sign of, even at this distance, like the gulping movement of his throat, very slightly, and the shifting of his body, that he is unnerved by this. Before he was afraid, now he is unnerved. And he is, whatever Antares said, got under his skin.
So
I don't-
so he seems like he's like this close to saying it, basically, or no?
He
Or
already
he's
was.
just
Yeah.
mad now.
He, as you say, that he is. So he was already fearful of whatever wand or something that Antares is holding. Whatever Antares just said has made him weak, I guess is the correct word. He's now no longer, or at least still trying to hold, some sort of mask, cover his emotions, but you've seen through it now. You can see.
Okay. But I don't know what
You don't know what he said. Yeah.
I think I do want to keep watching, but I learned what I wanted to learn. So I think Talani would go up here now.
Okay.
And probably get Rala to kick one of these guys.
Or like down the stairs.
No, not down the stairs. Just like make a noise.
Oh.
Like look at all these little punching bags.
Okay. Do you want to do it, or you just have Rala do it?
No, I
It's
don't
Rala-
want to.
yeah,
No,
Rala would probably do
I
it.
promised Pimlas I wouldn't hurt anybody or something.
Okay, yeah. Rala didn't promise that, so yeah, she probably kicks one. There's a little yelp of, ah!
Good one, Rala.
And you do see, as you kind of turn back to the kobold in the chair, does hear it.
Yes.
And his eyes kind of dart away from the two down here and dart towards the stairs.
I don't do anything else though. I'm good now.
And you see this, Antares, and Reddy.
Okay.
You see, even though you said that, his eyes immediately somehow go to the stairs after hearing something.
I'll make sure to draw his attention back towards me by like nudging him again with this this wand at his throat. Spit it out.
What will you do with them?
Depends on what do you say next.
What will you do with them? And at this point now, he's no longer fearful, you realize. I think Reddy realizes this more than you, Antares. He's no longer fearful, he's now fighting on almost a maternal, paternal instinct.
I snap my fingers over at the dead guy over there.
And he's now like pressing into the wand instead now. And his like nostrils flared. And I think Antares, give me a. I want to say this is like a history check. Yeah, history.
Christ.
Wow, all these nines. Insane. There's definitely something you kind of pick up that this is not a normal thing for like a human. This is definitely a very specific kobold kind of stance he's taking, where a human would probably have given up the information by now, but for some reason the kobold isn't. And there's definitely something you can connect to, but at this point in time, it's not making sense to you. Like, why is he being so protective?
I'm gonna start casting guidance on. Shoot, I forgot your name just now.
I just said it, Antares.
Antares, sorry. Brain fart.
Just say A, it's fine.
I'm just gonna keep casting guidance on him because this is clearly something he has to do.
What will you do?
This is to the kobold.
Yeah.
Oh. I will take revenge for what you do. Double it. Each one you kill should take one of their lives, including yours.
What is he saying?
Avenge his, for whoever went. You get just revenge stuff. Typical.
Not if he makes it out of here dead.
I'm thinking. Very well. Then how about we get started? Ready? Would you mind pushing this fine gentleman up against the wall, next to his friend over there?
I give you a little salute and do exactly that. I just take his chair, or him off the chair. I'm not sure. How do you want me to do this?
Just chair up against the back up against the wall so he can see directly into the middle of the room.
You got it. That's what I was thinking. I scoot the chair back right up against the wall.
We hear like the grating of the wood chair against the stone floor. It's like press him up against the wall. What are you starting?
Well, how about we get started? For everyone I kill, right? Well, then let's start bringing them down and taking them out.
Or
that is the choice you've made, is it not?
don't you dare.
You'll have a great front row seat right here.
Great.
Ready? Would you mind bringing another one of those fine gentlemen down here?
What did you say to him?
Don't worry about it. It's not important. Just bring one of them down.
Really, you can tell, even without insight, like his like nostrils like really flaring at this point. It's like heavy breathing.
Whatever you're saying, it's working. I'm impressed. All right, I'll go get another one.
And you walk past the shadow that Talani's hiding in.
Wait, I'm not hiding anymore. I'm just standing next to Rala laughing.
Oh, okay.
Talani, we need another one.
Now I'm blushing. Thanks.
Get me out.
Oh, yes.
Sure,
Also,
let me... Do you need help?
Sure. How about we kick this one down the stairs? This would be fun.
God damn.
That's hilarious. Yeah, let's...
I like how your character just moved like finger guns to me. Yeah.
All right. So you just grab one of the, just a random one.
Mm-hmm.
And are you tossing it down or kicking it down? Doesn't really matter too much, but
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We just want to
Let's
send it
kick.
downstairs. Yeah,
Okay.
kick him down. Yeet.
sure. So
So he does a little tumble.
tumbles down, and yeah, you watch. Well, I guess Antares watches as well as the kobold. This unconscious one roll down the stairs before hitting the bottom of the cellar floor. And he kind of looks around. It's like, where? It's like, shush. Being interrogated.
All right.
Keep your mouth closed. So
Are you
what do
friends
you
with
mean?
this one? Are you friends with him?
He just turns to you, slowly breathing again.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He'll take the wand from this one's throat and point it to the new one. Right up against, right up under the chin. So yeah, I mean, I can start whenever you're ready.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm sorry, but your friend here won't talk, and he said he'd be willing to pay your life over this secret. So
What secret? What secret? Shush.
I just want to know where your den is.
Den? Shush.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I came from. Shush.
Oh, are you positive you don't know?
Kind of just like closes his mouth. It's like,
That's too bad.
Do you want to interrogate this one, or do you just want to
God.
do the thing?
Oh my god, is Ontaris gonna do the thing?
Do the thing. Yes.
I mean,
I
do
like
I
as
still have guidance?
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't used it.
I'd like to make an intimidation check on this one.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Let me roll that
Uh.
first. Woo!
That is a
Whoa!
good sign.
Ooh,
All right.
12, 16. Okay. As he's looking at his fellow kobold in the chair, he is like almost hyperventilating to the point as you kind of like bring the wand up and holding him. The one in the chair though is like steely gazing, looking just at you, not the kobold, but at you, Antares. But the one you hold is kind of like. You don't have to do this. Maybe go out, take a walk in the forest. Did I say?
Which direction?
Another word, and I'll kill you myself.
Silence! I whip the wand back over to him. Or you'll both die. Which direction?
These eyes are now flitting between you and this veteran kobold, maybe? It's like, I'm afraid about your directions.
I would like to intimidate.
How do you intimidate from your... You're not even in the cellar, I believe.
Talani, would
No,
you
I came
like...
down.
Okay, you came down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Would you
I
like to
came
help
down.
us with this?
Yeah, sure. And then she just like stands in between the line of sight of the two of them
Okay.
Good idea, good idea.
to stare at the little one.
So what are you trying to do with this intimidation? Because you can't just roll an intimidation.
Basically, I'm trying to just like be a big, large, towering figure over the smaller one that is afraid of. I'm trying to be more scary than the higher up.
And maybe also be a bit of a wall, so that way he can't. Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't really know who you are, but he knows obviously you're not bound, so you must be with Antares.
I'll also pull out a dagger, just to add a little bit, just a little extra.
A little bit of flair.
Yeah.
For the toes.
And he's like, I'm really bad with directions. I just follow, the leader, and then I, and he kind of like sees the glint of your dagger in the darkness. Yeah. Well, could you turn him around? He's looking merry at quite a lot.
Wait, did he just ask to have the other guy turn around?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do that. Excuse me, you need to look at the wall now. I just turn him around.
He like slowly like turns his head to like keep track before he can't turn anymore. And this little one is like,
How down?
could you let loosen the ropes?
How about I just kill you instead?
Wait. Why would you do that? I could. Wait. I could take you there. Yeah.
Very well. He'll kind of help this kobold to his. Are his feet tied?
I'm not sure. Pimlos, how tied up were these guys?
At the time when Pimos tied them up, he sort of because it's all one long rope, which I'm assuming has just been cut by now to
Sections, yeah.
Yeah. At the time, they were just bound to the upper body, keeping their arms at the forearm down. So they're sort of unable to. They can wriggle their hands, but not really get any movement out of their arm.
Okay, so it's like around the elbow joint.
Just below the elbow before you get to the upper arm.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're not unable to move it.
So yeah, his legs are still free.
Yeah, his legs will still be free.
Then I will help this one to his feet. Wand to the back, so he knows, like he can feel it on him. Very well. If you two women would mind escorting this one upstairs, he's going to lead us exactly where we need to go.
Actually, before we do that, I don't want any loose ends.
No, that's not necessary. We don't have to do it.
You runt. I'll get you.
That didn't sound lovely, so I'm just...
No!
Ratting out the den.
I will leave it to Swan Hills to figure out what to do with them.
Fine.
I'm sorry to kill your fun.
This one wouldn't have been fun. More of business. I don't want them coming after us if they do escape.
You can knock over his chair onto his dead friend.
No, not necessary.
Okay.
Okay. And as a quick pause for Dawn, welcome.
Welcome.
You.
Hi, Dawn.
Welcome
It's
back.
I'm a
on.
bit late, but I'm excited to be here.
Yes.
You got here
Woo.
just
Okay.
as we got someone to talk.
You missed all the flaming round of the interrogation. You came out
Okay.
in the
That was
successful
hilarious, by the way. I want you all
It
to
was
know.
really good.
I want you all to know I was downstairs making like a liter of iced coffee and listening to all your
Ooh.
failed rolls. I was laughing the entire time.
I can't believe it.
It was really bad.
I know.
But we got there, and that's all that matters.
Listening to
See, all
Andy
you
be
gotta
like,
do-
"Hey, we're finally in double digits."
All you gotta do is just bonk one of them into the ground to intimidate the rest of them. Easy clap.
I used magic missile to murder one
Did
of
you
them.
fucking really? Oh my
I
god.
did. I was like, I've had enough of this one's crap.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the stream. What happened while I was, while I
It was
was away.
certainly special for a first-time interrogation. But
Baby's first.
baby's first interrogation.
Let me tell you, if I
Oh,
didn't need a
no.
translator, this might be a little bit easier, but I had to go through Atari's for all this.
You could have declawed them. That would have been great.
You had to go through.
man.
Do you know this man?
Wait, don't you have comprehend languages?
Damn
Notice
it.
it? I mean, given Antares did great. Like,
Oh my
once you got
god.
going, like, holy crap, you went real dark.
I,
Perfect.
I thought Ontaris was going to
Great.
turn evil, but anyway.
Anyway, he actually was. It was actually PG for far too long. I was very surprised.
A little too long.
Yeah, a little too long. I was surprised. But as Rala is here now in character and person, do you want to set any goals for Rala? As
Ooh.
you're here for.
I think my goal for the rest of this, I still want to. You know, I think my goal for the rest of the session will just be to help get help with the interrogations the best I can. So like I guess I'll just be, especially since Rala traveled with Reddy, I will be Reddy's just muscle for this for the rest of the interrogation.
Okay.
So whatever Reddy needs me, my goal is to help Reddy to get the information she wants out of the kobolds.
Okay.
Can I
Is
just
what I
put
would
out
say.
there that I've planted the seeds for your first goal that you've got on your sheet
For my goal?
for you already? Yeah.
I don't even
Buy
remember
Broom
what
Guy a
my
beer.
Oh, I fucking yeah. Okay, I forgot about that. That's my other goal. So those are the two. Broom guy and beer.
Yeah, you gotta go meet Broom Guy in like an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got
fuck
progress
yes.
for you.
Thank
I'm setting you up on a date.
Very much appreciated. Oh, wait, a date? Hold on. I just wanna-
Wait, she
share- I just
can't
wanna
go on
share-
a date?
I just want to share war stories with them. I'm not going on a date.
Oh, wait. Hold on. There was gonna be alcohol.
Alright, I'll go on the date if there's free alcohol. I'll take that.
Fair. So you lead your now traitorous kobold, I guess, Antares, up the stairs.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let the ladies take care of them once they're upstairs.
Okay. As about 40 minutes has passed for this entirety of the interrogation.
Interrogation.
Interrogation. Do one of you want to go find Swanhild, or do you just deal with
Wait,
this
what was-
yourself?
What was
What?
Pimlos doing for that 40 minutes?
That's a great question, actually.
He has been wandering around just the village in general, helping out clean up where he can, and just talking to the locals of the village about, I guess, the events that have happened. Does anyone know? Does any random villager know why the kobolds have chosen this place to attack? Has there been any strange kobold sightings around here before the attack? You know, just things like that. Are you aware of any kobold dens that may have been around before? A lot of them went missing
Yeah.
spontaneously.
How about you give me a socialist check? No, a charisma check. Persuasion, I think, is good for this, or performance technically. But primarily, I think persuasion is good for this. You're like asking questions and trying to get information from people.
They're both the same. Do you have a preference for performance or persuasion?
No, I think persuasion's fine.
Oh.
Okay, 12. These obviously are pretty gabby people, as most of them are farmhands. Talking about stuff around the scene is something they are always willing to do. And you guys saved quite a few villages. So
Guys,
most of them are quite forthright in just thanking you and offering you random sacks of grain, fruits, some loaves of bread as you kind of walk around town, at least in the parts that aren't being cleared up.
the offerings, just real quick, Pimlos will only accept things that he's going to eat at the time. So maybe like an apple here or a bit of bread there, but he's not going to accept a whole thing.
Yeah, so you can get a couple of apples, a loaf of bread, some cherries.
Ooh, hell yeah. Little assortments of fruit.
Yeah. You probably pass on the potatoes then.
Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
But with a 12, you do get some information as you walk around. Some of the, I guess, a group of middle-aged women, probably mothers. You don't want to make that assumption, but they definitely are in that age range. As you chat with them, they do mention how apparently there's a union within the empire and king. That the kingdom has some sort of union that deals with not farming problems, but problems to do with human rights, apparently.
Human rights.
Human rights, yeah. And they seem to be very... apparently the mayor is not very in line with their goals, apparently.
Okay. And this is of the whole general province, I suppose would be the word?
Yeah, of this section of the realm, I guess.
Yeah. Glad you know what I was trying to ask.
The words.
Okay. Would these problems affect Pimlos at all? He's not human. It's halfling.
I think it's the first time you've probably heard of this. Obviously, each race within the kingdom has a representative to talk about what they need for their species as a whole, as well as the region they live in. But
Okay.
it's probably the first time you're hearing about a union.
What was her name that we first met? Talani's first love interest.
Oh, Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Yeah, was Kaylee human?
What the?
Yeah, Kaylee was human.
Sorry, me.
There's been so many. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, I'm just suddenly thinking like, have we met many humans along this?
Wasn't that
this
whole Olive? What was it red something?
The
Wasn't that
Redfall.
whole Redfall? Wasn't Olive Redfall mostly human?
Most of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
it's like
the-
about 40%
Kaylee's-
human.
Kaylee's master was human too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
don't-
So
And then I don't think we talked to too many people in Mistwick, right? Or too many people in general, aside from like our party.
Yeah, obviously you were in the tavern, you've been trading with some people, but there was a mixture in Mistwick. Mistwick is quite a boiling pot. Boiling pot? Stewing pot.
Melting pot.
Melting pot.
Right.
Melting. I was gonna say that sounds right.
I was like, stewing pot. Melting
Not
pot
sure.
of different cultures, as it's kind of like a crossroad point, not just within the kingdom itself, but also within the different areas of populace. Between like halflings, dwarves, elves, humans, they all kind of somehow end up within Mistwick. But south in this area is predominantly humans. There's some elves that also call this place home, but for the most part, it's about 40% human.
All right,
Big
yeah.
percentage.
I'm only mainly asking to try to get a lay of the land all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's fine.
After hearing about these human rights, maybe the humans are somewhat oppressed or something around here. I don't know. But, guess we'll find that out sooner or later, huh? Yeah. Okay. So I get that information about a union and
And
about what was it, human rights?
yeah, some human rights group.
Mhm.
I think they were known as like the progression of man or something. EOM.
Pomos. Sorry.
They do also mention, because you probably do bring up the kobolds. They do mention like kobolds have been seen every so often, and they usually like kill a cow every so often, but they never really come into the village.
Okay, and Pimos is getting the idea that there's a den nearby, but he's also getting the impression that no one knows where around it is. Could be north, could be south, no one knows.
Unfortunately, Meadowside is surrounded by quite a bit of forest, so it's difficult to really tell in which direction.
Yeah. Have there been any
Yes, she gave
attacks
you gold.
before? Whether they're on a smaller scale or a larger scale or not? To this area specifically?
Attacks. So, as I said, the only major thing kobolds have done has been
just a cow,
just like a cow, maybe a sheep. Mostly just animals. No humans, or I guess settlers, have been attacked by any large group.
Does anyone get the idea that there was something strange before the attack? Maybe, wow, we haven't seen any kobolds in a while, or, oh man, it's been a bit quiet or something lately, or something like that. Maybe there's been a spike of cow raids.
Yeah, they don't keep track really. They kind of just like pass it through as just like whatever. They almost think of them as just like wolves at this point. They're just like they will pass by. They might move to a different area. They don't keep track of kobolds as any sort of threat.
Okay.
So you don't really learn any more than that.
Yeah. All right. And do I run into any notable figures in this village helping out? Perhaps the mayor or what's I always forget the night lady's name.
Swanhild.
Swanhild.
Guard.
Swanhild. Yes. Is she with them in the? She's not with the interrogation, is she?
No,
she'll check back in an hour.
Yeah, just like 15 minutes. Because she's doing a perimeter around to make sure there's no outlying kobolds.
And sorry, just for a bit of a history check on the last few games we did, we followed her here, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes.
To direct you to come to this village.
Might I have ran into her on the way? Like while we're bumbling around this village?
You can try and look for her, but you're not going to just sort of randomly find her.
Alright, yeah, so she's not going to be out in the village. Unless she sort of passes by maybe a high traffic area or something, I'm going to say that I don't run into her at all.
She seems to keep clear of any populated area.
Mm-hmm, right. Yeah, in that case, I wouldn't have bumped into her at all. Especially if I'm helping clean up some of the kobold corpses, some of the debris from the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon caused a bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed to have damaged quite a few roofs with like tiles being thrown and scattered onto the floors. As well as several like stocks of grains and boxes and such of food were shifted and broken into. Unfortunately, nothing was actually taken, it seems. Maybe a couple grain bags, you're not completely sure. As like you try and help, some people do mention like, oh, there are a few things missing.
Oh, I have one more thing I'd like to ask some of the villagers then. Did anyone see the start of the attack? Or did it just sort of fall upon us? Because of course, when we exited the tavern, everything was how it was. There was
chaos.
Kobolds in the courtyard. Yeah, chaos, effectively.
Yeah. as you ask about, I don't think you get anything with a 12, unfortunately.
Yep, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't find anyone helpful, unfortunately. Like, oh yeah, I heard someone else kind of called. I just ran straight in aside. Went into the cellar.
Maybe some conflicting stories here and there. Nothing concrete.
Yeah, that's the dangerous thing about asking around in these parts. Some people like making stories.
That's the dangerous thing about a 12.
Also, yes. Also 12. So do you head back towards the building?
No. Pimos is probably going to just continue helping out the villagers until either people call it a day there or someone comes to find him.
Okay then. In that case, for the rest of you, bring up this traitorous kobold. Wow, Mew. you bored there?
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
As this one is now conscious, he sees the 4 remaining kobolds unconscious on the ground. Like, what are you gonna do with them?
Probably kill them if you don't take us to where we want to go.
I was thinking Alterius because we don't know what it's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I relay that.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool.
It's like, what? Kill?
Them's the breaks, kid.
Yeah.
But hey, if you take us to the place we want to go, they'll live. Oh, fun.
Right. Yeah. And he kind of just like nods as you lead him.
All right. Well, that's up to you, ladies.
You
All
got
right.
it, buddy.
I'm gonna go notify Swanhild.
All right. You can go look for
That
her.
way the whole party can come and no one has to stay behind to watch them.
Yay.
Yeah, I would say like an hour will pass pretty much on the spot, and you do see as you approach the tower, coming from the east, you see Swanhild kind of just stroll past the tower.
Vibing?
Yeah, just vibing, you know.
Oh, did she see me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch up to her.
And she kind of, I'll move token.
Wee.
So pretty. Oh fuck, I just realized I'm terrified of women.
You've exited the building. I take it that means it was a success.
Yes, one of them is going to happily show us where the rest of them are, but we haven't, you know, killed the others, so they're still just they're in the building right there still.
Are we sure
But-
he is useful? This one information.
I honestly, you're gonna have to ask Antares that one. I couldn't understand half of what was happening, but it seems like a kind of scared kid. So hopefully, at least the general direction will help us.
The junior and the unexperienced ones are the most easy to bend. Just true?
It seems that way.
I found others on the outskirts. They've been dealt with.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to let our guy know.
And she passes by you towards the door.
Quick, get a whiff.
Oh my god.
And I guess walks past you as well, ready. Well done.
Hello. Thank you. Ontaris was quite impressive in there. I am quite happy with the result myself.
And Swanhild stops inside and looks over at you, Antares.
Oh, hello, my lady.
Heard you did well.
Mm.
Where's this kobold?
Oh, he's right here. This one.
Right here.
Right here. He's right here next to me. Didn't you see him?
Well done. And he is to take us towards the den.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Well, we should start making preparations to go.
As a side note, my lady, would you know of any group of humans that have black chain tattoos?
Yes, I'm aware of them.
They seem to be connected.
Progressive types. They've tried to make their names within the systems of King's Arch. Led by lords who think they have been unjustly nothing. They are nothing. Why?
Oh, because those are the guys that are helping them, I think.
And she takes like a long sigh. Like, Wolftide.
Rennie takes out her notepad and adds, they mentioned something about magicite, humans making dragons with kobold, that being the black chain tattoo people, and apparently a human town with wood? Does that ring any bells?
Well, the town north from here is named Woodfell. It is the largest supplier of wood logging camps.
A little on the nose, but I'll take it.
Okay.
It's one of the more recent towns. I apologize for the lack of creativity.
Well, apparently that is a source of the deal making between these two groups.
It makes sense. A lot of them are laborers, which are all a part of certain groups of unions, and primarily they are all humans. Yes, starting to make sense. I will have to report this back to King's Arch. We may have to get someone else involved. But this is still within my wheelhouse. They're still dealing with dragon. Yes, as I said, I'm an investigator for magical entities. If this is to deal with human problems, I'll have to have someone else assist me.
Would they happen to know more about Wolftide than you?
They would. They are much more involved with the machinations of the lords and ladies of the kingdom.
I see. How long until they can come with us? Or
Well, I don't know who it will be. It'd be someone I'm familiar with, or someone who's a little bit more uptight, aware of. Either way, it depends where they are. They could be stationed all the way back in King's Arch, or they could be very conveniently in Woodfell. In any case, I'll have to send a message. First things first.
Also, what's this magicite they mentioned? I took a note of it, but I'm not sure what it is.
She kind of looks like you, like surprised, like you don't know what that is.
Not entirely.
Magicite is a controlled source of a magical gemstone that stores potential magic. It's used quite regularly by tieflings and kitsune. Ease.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I don't have any on me, and I, didn't spend entirely too much of my life over there. But that's a subject for another day.
Right, of course. It is, of course, a little bit of an abused drug, I've heard. They use it for smoking, I believe. So, good on you for keeping your distance from it. Either way, we have our information, or at least our mole, as it were. Or in this case, lizard.
That's racist.
Before you leave, you may want to speak to Marjorie. She did mention you did save her town. She can thank you personally. I will deal with the kobolds for remaining.
Sounds like a plan.
Like
They walk away, they just hear execution sounds.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Actually,
pretty-
Rolla jumps in. Oh, if you're gonna kill him, can I help?
Yeah.
Again, there's a very small smirk of like how blunt you are. Just like, you may.
No.
Did she see me straight up murder the one that was tied up? I don't remember if she was there or not.
What,
I
the
know
one
she
you
saw
body
me.
slammed?
I know she saw me fall out of a tree. But the one right after we killed the dragon, I just fucking jumped on one.
Oh no, she was there.
For no. Okay, I didn't remember.
Actually, wait. Was she?
Yeah, she was right there.
Yeah,
near the
no, she
dead
was
woman.
right there. Yeah.
I think Oscar was still passed out.
Yeah, Oscar has been taken to the infirmary.
I think Oscar
Yeah.
still is passed
It's
out.
still-
It has been an
Forgot
hour.
about him.
Let me see if he does need more than an hour.
He was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he was knocked unconscious
He
twice,
is.
I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
No, only
Yeah,
a
he was
one.
knocked.
Only an hour. Okay, so he is somewhere conscious.
He
The only
was
time
knocked
it's
out
good for him to
twice,
get a fucking one.
and then Pimlos ignored him for Broom Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Priorities. Don't tell Oscar, please.
I just realized something.
Oh, pray tell.
Himlos told Bruno 2 hours
Bruno.
time, and we were recovering for 1 hour, and then we interrogated for 1 hour. That means that
It was during the 1 hour of your healing, so it could have been at the beginning or at the end. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Can't leave Broom Guy hanging.
Yeah, I'd say
You
it
feel
was
stood
like
up at the hands.
towards the last third of that rest. Sort of getting up. We've looked after ourselves, and
Yeah.
I know you.
Exactly.
As he's on his way out. Yeah.
Perfect.
So we've still got about what? About 20 minutes?
Like 10
Maybe
minutes.
40 minutes. Yeah.
Just enough time to execute some cool.
Okay.
Ooh, well, yeah, make sure you don't execute.
Damn it.
Make sure you don't execute the one we actually need.
Maybe don't let him see or know. Or
Well,
else he will.
maybe just don't even kill them at all.
There's the fun in that. They attacked us.
Seems to me that they were manipulated, though.
They're doing
I
business
was
from what I can
tied.
tell. They're willing
Unfortunately,
to do this.
leaving a kobold alive just causes more problems later on.
Yeah, Tari's.
I know this
Does
firsthand.
Pimlos actually say that?
No, Pimos isn't even with you guys at the moment.
This is imaginary Pimlos.
Yeah.
A much more edgier version.
Yeah.
Yeah. One you all expected him to be.
The true rogue.
Yeah.
Oh, while we got you here, Swanhild, my
Yes.
girl. What you said that if we killed the dragon, you would give us a reward back when we were in Redfall. What's
I
what
did
you got for
mention
us?
that, didn't I?
You laughed and scoffed, and here we are.
I did indeed scoff. I do apologize. Again, I did mention you have exceeded my expectation. And for that, you do deserve a reward. That is true. However, right now, I am in a village far from my hometown and from my post in King's Arch. I can give you signed paperwork if you want some sort of agreement, or I can write up a contract for you to make some sort
to one
of...
of your properties.
We'll take a signed contract, and the first round's on you.
Sure.
What?
We can discuss the finer
Somebody
details
drinking
of
with
what you're
us?
after. After this so-called drinks, and as we head to our destination.
Fabulous.
In that case, maybe you should tie up that kobold once again.
Oh, is he untied?
No. But I think she means make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
We put him on a leash, like a child leash, like the one that's in the harness.
I actually want to coordinate out of character. What are we planning to do here?
That is a wonderful question.
With the kobold, or just like in
planning-
general?
No, just like at this very moment. Like, are we gonna go like as soon as possible, or are we gonna wait and like rest to recover more health?
Well, I want to talk to Marjorie.
So yeah, you have multiple options. Obviously, she mentioned speaking to Marjorie for a reward for saving the village. There's the drinks you could do. You could just go straight to this so-called den. But as you mentioned, like some of you do have missing health, so you could rest the evening, as it is becoming afternoon at this point.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
lose
imagine.
any HP, but I would like to rest to regain my rages.
Yes,
That's like the
true.
only thing I can do. That's the only thing I'm
Oh.
useful for.
Did Dawn get anything back for her short rest?
She didn't have any hit
I
points.
got HP back. I did earlier. I got some
Oh.
HP back, and then I
You were
leveled up, so
damaged?
then
I didn't even realize.
from the bear.
Wait.
We came here because I don't think we long rested, did we? Or maybe
Oh,
that's what it
no.
was.
No, we didn't.
We had a short rest.
Yeah.
In the session that we just started today.
Oh well, then I mean I wasn't missing any HP, so it doesn't matter. But I don't know. Do I get any rages back from a short rest? I think it's only long rest,
I
right?
believe it's only long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was under the impression that we'd stay around in this village today, do your thing, get the information we wanted, and then end up with drinks.
Yeah.
As seems to be what's fitting for our party, and then go out the next morning.
Yes, and ready.
But if anyone wants to change that, go for it.
Ready
I think I'm on
wants
board with that.
to talk to the mayor about the dragon autopsy information, while also possibly getting more materials from it. Possibly. I don't know.
I have a follow-up question then
Let's hear it.
for
Oh,
Senior.
we gotta find Oscar
Andy.
too.
Yeah, he'll be
He's
fine
on the
until the
phone.
morning. He's not gonna drink with us.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. You might be traumatized
Why
of
not, yeah.
not hitting a single attack.
He's tipsy during the fight.
So the two people on top of this tower.
They have now
Isn't-
gone inside.
So the Marjorie is the mayor, or Marjorie
Yes.
is the mage?
She's both.
She's both.
Oh, then who's
Yeah.
this other person?
I don't know. You haven't interacted with
Her
them.
young ward.
But one of them seemed to have been holding the spell of some kind, or at least assisting in creating the spell. And the other one seemed to have like a sword and shield. But both of them have now disappeared from the rooftop.
The one doing the magic shit was Youngledor.
Youngledor. But you can certainly ask about them.
Oh, I have so many questions. Not really. I'm just gonna watch and perceive.
What's your
Do
name?
best.
My
So
name
wait,
is
so-
Timmy.
So right now, I know. So I think we're gonna stay here, right? But then what are like what you said? What are we going to do immediately?
Yeah, I
So
don't.
are
I
we
don't
gonna-
want to
Are we
kill
gonna
the.
split the party? Are we gonna just go to
I'm already
the
split from the
tavern?
party.
Right.
Oh.
If you want to come
'Cause
back,
'cause it
Pilmus,
sounds
to have a
like-
conversation,
it
you can.
It sounds like at least two people want to do things that are not at the tavern.
Well, I want to do both. Bruno's my
I mean,
hero.
I mean, we can, right? We can,
Yeah, no, you totally can. The
We can- or
tower is
we can split-
literally
I was
right
gonna say-
opposite.
we can split the party even too.
No.
Like we can like have like, oh, I'll meet you guys at the tavern after it, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's doable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as much as I love Broom Guy, Reddy did not see him at all.
True.
Like, I'm a huge fan of Broom Guy, but Reddy didn't see him.
Okay. So the kobolds will get stowed away somewhere. Well, the important one
in hell.
will.
In hell.
Yeah.
6 feet under. They're gonna get
Yeah.
stored under the ground.
Yeah.
But what
At
if what if the little kobold tomorrow morning is like, I want to make sure my friends are okay
It
before
sounds
I
like
tell
Swanhill wants to
you.
kill them, and Rala definitely wants.
Actually,
like,
that's a
fuck
good
it.
point. Antares, you said you're going to keep him alive if took you to the right place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we don't want to. Even if
Are we
Swanhild
trying
wants to kill them, it doesn't mean that that's the best course of action.
you-
She
On-
would kill
on Terry-
anything.
on Terry's has to talk to Swanhill about that very thing.
Okay. All right, and so let's have that then.
Oh, okay.
So before she like steps in the door, and she's clearly got like a hand on one of the swords on her hip.
My lady, a moment before you go hacking and slashing and whatever you do.
It's a lot more graceful than that, but sure.
I'm sure. Killing is always very graceful. Anyways,
What is it?
I think we should wait before you dispatch,
Hmm.
or if we should dispatch at all. I mean, I suppose as a kobold, I feel some kinship to these people, so I feel it's a waste to kill them. But that's
A
not my
waste.
decision.
A waste means you have a
But-
plan for them.
No, I don't. But
Oh my god.
You're not selling this very well.
well, we need them alive anyways because if this little one finds out that his people are dead before we take him out to go and find the den, he's not going to do it.
Hmm. She made a promise.
I did. I did. I said that they would be safe if he showed us where we want to go. But if he doesn't, then they all die.
And she like takes a hand off her sword. You should be aware that if you make a promise, you should keep it. And we'll hold you to this, Antares.
Very well, my lady. As a side note, I don't like doing interrogation. That wasn't very fun. I didn't have fun at all. I didn't like that. It made me feel bad.
You did a great job. I'm very proud of you.
Felt bad. I don't like it.
I see you in a different light now. Your stern voice was just scared even me.
Oh no, have I changed? Just kidding. I haven't.
Party will remember this.
Hey,
Sometimes,
you could do it
Antares,
again.
sometimes the things we're best at are things we don't enjoy.
Hmm.
Wow. That actually resonates with him as well. Holy shit. Sorry, go on.
To do it for some milk.
And Antares, you could give me an insight check.
Okay.
This, this is like a quite a personal interaction right now. 22 G's.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
she is saying this from the heart. She means what she says,
Hmm.
either from someone she's known or from personal experience.
I'll keep that in mind, my lady.
She specifically hates killing dragons, but she's really good at it.
So I suppose we ought to find some place to keep these kobolds until, you know.
Yes,
Well, we're
something more
staying at the
secure.
inn, right? We're staying at the inn, right? And they did say they had a basement.
I don't think they want them in the basement of the inn.
I think the
Maybe the
barracks will do
barracks?
fine.
Yeah.
They have a holding cell for drunkards, but I think these kobolds will do fine.
Completely out of character. I wasn't gonna suggest it until you guys had come into an answer already. But why couldn't you just keep them in the cellar that they're currently in?
There's no guards there.
Yeah.
Block that door off. It's fine.
Block it off with a dragon body, then they won't be able
Yeah,
to get through.
block it with the
I-
corpse of a
I
fucking
assume
dragon.
I assume we're gonna properly tie them up, you know, to where.
Yeah.
They're kept in a cell.
Well, actually, I
Yeah.
guess we have. No, I guess they have to be taken care of though, because otherwise they just like starve to death, which might be worse than getting executed.
Yeah. Also, manacles are a little better than rope, so. Yeah.
Yes.
Is there a jail in this town?
Yeah, she just mentioned. Yeah.
Oh,
The holding cells, yeah.
It's
For
holding
drunk
cell.
cards.
Rawl is half deaf. Sorry.
Roll or
Perception
dawn?
check.
Yeah, I don't know. You know.
But yeah, so
Sorry.
Swanhild will suggest this, and if you are agreeing to it, she will get someone to go get the car,
I agree.
or at least the militia. There's not really a guard per se, but it's more
It's just
Oh,
the village
it's
militia.
Broom guy.
me. Oh, please pick on me.
Okay.
What?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Pick on me.
Wait, no, wait.
You're a nerd.
Are you speaking out loud,
Yeah,
game?
that's the end, yeah.
Swanhild just like turns to you like, what?
No.
Swanhild pushes you over and spits on you. He goes, fucking
Mom,
nerd.
sorry.
Bully me harder.
Anyway, I just had a question.
Mhm.
Well, I guess I could ask her. No,
Mm.
never mind. I'll save it for when the other person shows up.
All right, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go find this guy, this just random person.
Good time. Sorry, what? You going to find people? What?
The guard, the militia.
Oh, yes. Okay.
The random bloke, as you put it.
Technically, Swanhild was going to go do that, but sure, you can join her.
Okay. Well, if she's gonna do it, that's fine.
Yeah, she's going to do it.
And you come back and the
Go
kobolds
into
are gone.
the tower.
Okay.
The
yeah.
tower or the tavern? I thought.
I'm going to the tower, and I'll. Hey, if you're going to hang out with Bruno, try to keep him drinking a whole lot. So when I get there, it'll already be bumping. You know what I mean? Bumping.
The party won't start
Everybody
till you
got
walk
their
in.
Don't stop, make it rock. DJ, blow my speakers up. Sorry.
And then she's gonna. If anyone wants to come with me to the tower to talk to the mayor, I'm going there right now.
I'll be there in a second. I need to ask Swanhild something.
Oh,
Okay.
she
I'm
pauses.
gonna watch
Raid is
the-
falling behind Talani though.
I'm gonna watch the kobolds until Swanhild gets back. But you make sure you get some money from that mayor for us for the dragon.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. You know me. You know.
We don't know you. It's only been 3 days, but sure.
You know me. Remember that time when yeah.
We hustled some fucking nerds.
Yeah, those nerds. What are nerds? Those guys. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
those little candies?
Yeah, as you
Yeah.
walk towards the tower with, I guess, Antares and Ready.
Yes, I'm coming.
Well,
Pimos,
Reddy has a question
Pimos,
first.
do you want to show up for this, or do you still want to be missing in action?
Yeah, I'll join for this.
Okay.
Why not?
As Swanhild is about to walk away and Ready stops her, Pimlos comes around one of the corners.
Ready?
Hi guys.
Oh, hello.
You guys Done with the questioning?
Oh, it went quite well. We have a cooperative one. But,
Pimos like looking at you, questionably, but doesn't say anything about it.
whoops.
Just lets it go. Oh, whoops! For what?
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
Never mind. But I was gonna tell Swanhild, we have one in the basement that is dead set on avenging, quote unquote, his companions. He may or may not be needed to be taken care of. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you.
Good to know.
He is avenging his companions, and he's sitting there like, oh fuck, did they kill one? No, maybe they're talking about the ones that we killed during the battle. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you for making me aware. I'll deal with this one personally.
That one is the only one that concerns me out of the whole bunch.
Sounds like a veteran.
I agree.
They're much more stubborn.
Oh gosh, tell me about it. It took forever to get any information.
They have a strong need to protect. What makes the den survive for so long? The older they are, the more likely they are to sacrifice themselves.
Makes sense.
We'll deal with this one. I get to it. I need to go get the militia. Have fun
Alrighty.
with Marjorie. She's a handful.
Wonderful.
She walks away.
You think she means she's well endowed?
Fuck.
Yes.
Leave it to Talani.
Right. So the four of you head into the tower, leaving Arala on guard duty.
At least until her date with Bruno.
Yeah.
The date's canon.
Jealous, even though I don't like. Hello?
Because you're a lesbian.
What's that over there?
Oh, look, it's a door. Let's go through the door. Is that a closet? No.
I would never.
Where this came from?
But yeah, you head inside the tower, and you immediately see the armored person with the sword and shield now kind of put to the side. It's a table. Is this dark-skinned, almost it's like almost like mahogany wood and in color. Mahogany. Just and he's like very I wouldn't say shiny, but definitely has like a bit of sweat running down his face, so it kind of glistens a little bit. His hair's kind of been braided back, and he seems to be talking with the other individual you saw at the top. Young human, maybe half elf. You can't really tell because you can't see the ears, as this long, wild brown hair kind of just covers most of his features. And he kind of has that little bit of the emo look, where some of the hair covers one of his eyes.
Oh no.
And he's clearly wearing pretty well-made robes with a buttoned-up shirt underneath. And quite a neat-looking robe. It's not a long robe, like down to your feet, but it is like a half cape, or half-height cape. And they seem to be just like talking around a table, looking at a map. And they kind of pause for a moment as you guys enter. It's like, it looks like we have guests. Hello, you are the individuals in the courtyard, the ones that fought the dragon.
Correct.
Hail and well met.
It is a pleasure to meet you all. You did excellent work out there. I am grateful for your assistance. I wouldn't.
I'm just glad we could help.
I was not
Alani's
expecting a
ego
dragon.
boosted.
And he's kind of still like in shock. His like eyes go wide for a moment as he thinks about it. He's like, still can't believe there was a dragon here. It was not. I did not sign up for that. Either way, it is dealt with, so I appreciate it. You are here to see the mayor.
Correct.
She is upstairs in her laboratory. She is aware that you were coming. You can go up the stairs.
Thank you very much. How exciting, a laboratory.
Thank you, sir. And then wants to know his name.
He kind of like pauses for a minute. Like, my name. Didn't expect people to be asking me. I am just a guard, miss. But
Name, phone number, story.
You got if you're gonna put the hot guy in the game, you gotta give him a name. Come on.
What you mean?
They call me her. They call me Stacy. That's not my name.
I mean, everyone
my
knows how you
imagination.
is, so.
Have you seen?
Okay, yeah, but I
NPCs
specifically
you're putting
made her.
in?
I specifically made her to be hot, but that's fine. But no.
That's fair.
Taurus.
Ooh, good name.
Nice to meet you, Taurus.
It is a pleasure to meet you all.
Well, Torres, I hope life doesn't get too much more difficult than this for you.
Well, I survived the dragon attack, so I feel like I can survive most things.
You got it. you survive a dragon, you can survive anything.
Yeah.
Go out there and live your life, Torres.
That's what my mother told me when I left.
Is your mother okay?
Wait, what?
No, actually, wait a minute. We've got to talk. We've got things to do. I shouldn't be asking.
That is a very personal question.
I'm sorry.
Maybe after drinks.
We will talk to you in a bit.
You heard about the after party?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's been going
I'm
around
forward.
town. Many drinks will be had. The half-elf, or human at least, hasn't spoken a word, and he's just like, drinks.
Talk of the town at the moment. So the mayor was up here?
Yes, she's upstairs. You will not miss it. The laboratory is, well, several floors.
I'm gonna start heading up that way as well.
All right. So yeah, you see, as it's pretty obvious to see, behind them is a spiral staircase.
Ready is already on her way up.
Yeah. And as you go up, it is like outside. It looks pretty standard. It's made from the same kind of stone and wood, kind of holding it up. But inside, it was already quite neat and well made. Like it's furnished wood flooring. The table itself, the like leaning up against, is this beautiful polished wood with engravings along the side with like some markings of gold painting on it. The stairs are like wrought iron that has been well crafted, almost like spirals in the metal. Steps themselves are this, again, same beautiful wood that's hasn't seemed to show any sign of wear. And you can see hanging from the ceiling are these lanterns with what looks like not a flame, but some sort of crystal placed within that seems to be giving off light. You begin to ascend the spiral staircase, and very quickly you come out onto first floor, which it's not just one floor, not just 2 floors, but 3 floors of an open laboratory.
Oh, damn.
With not just vials and bottles, but also apparatus which none of you are even realize existed. Ready, you even see what looks like a not a diorama, but some sort of contraption showing the different planes of existence and how they rotate.
As somebody who's grown up in a wizard's tower, is any of this familiar to me?
A lot of it is familiar to you, actually, Antares, as you step out. You're like, this is
home.
None of it seems to be dealing with stars per se, or any like constellations, but there's definitely some familiarities and talking about things that are outside the norm. And as you kind of pause to take it all in, you hear some movement from one of the upper floors, like the sound of heels on wood. And then coming to the edge of one of the railings, peering over, you see the same woman you saw with Swanhead before. Middle-aged, hair tied back into a bun, with robe covering most of it also, but her arms have been rolled up. You came. How nice. Welcome to my laboratory. Please make yourselves at home. Oh, just be down. I'm just finishing up some, experiments. Did you bring the dragon?
We didn't bring the dragon with us.
Oh, shame. I'll just have some of the show, get it later on.
I think you're gonna need a few more people. Maybe a lot of the town. It's a big dragon. You're gonna need maybe some tools, maybe something with wheels. Do we know what wheels are? Well, of course we know what wheels are. Something with wheels.
Well, make that a project for Raven and Torres to figure out.
We could get some kobolds up here if you'd like.
I've already
That's much more
tested.
manageable.
I've already tried them. They're boring. The dragon, however, as you mentioned, my kitsune friend,
Yes.
mentioned it was possibly man-made.
Yes, it is very abnormal. When you come down here, I'll show you.
Yes. And she kind of disappears for a moment. You kind of like wait for like several seconds before eventually you hear movement down a set of stairs to the side of the on the side walls. She kind of like hurriedly comes down.
I
And
just realized Rala still has the which part was it?
the
What was
brain,
it?
Sorry, the what?
the
The
heart,
brain or the
What did I-
heart?
both.
We got both.
Yeah, I have. Oh, I do have both.
You have both, as
You,
well as the
you wanted
magical.
both, yeah.
I have the magic core and one of the parts in a sack on me, but I couldn't carry one of them, or one of the 3 pieces.
I think it was the heart which you couldn't carry.
Oh yeah, there
The
we
heart
go.
is huge.
Yep. Oops.
The brain is small enough. Yeah, as she comes down, she kind of like rolls down her sleeves, and, like cleans her hands. Well, that was unfortunately a failure, but with failure comes progress.
That is one of the most important parts of doing science: failure and then eventually success.
I learned that at the college. It was a good lesson. So, yes, you've come to me for questions, answers, payment?
All the above.
All of the above, of course. Well, which one should we start with?
Well, first of all, let me just show you what I have in my bag here.
Well, you didn't even mention presents. I welcome that with open arms.
Reddy hands her the sack containing the magic core and the brain, and noting how the magic core is smaller, than expected, and the brain is smaller than expected.
Yeah, she slides a wand from her sleeve and points it towards the brain, and it begins to levitate from your hand. Brain. You took it from, I assume, the dragon. It is still in relatively good condition. It does need to be preserved, however, to get a jar for that. It is, as you say, rather small for a dragon. Underdeveloped. The frontal lobe is abnormally malformed. The rear cortex is damaged in parts, but that's from the concussion I believe you gave it. That is noticeable. The area which is usually known for flying is rapidly grown, which has pushed one of the sides, one of the hemispheres off just slightly. It shows this is very quickly learned how to fly. Might prove true to your hypothesis.
Yes, I am guessing it is perhaps a dragon egg, or maybe even a kobold egg if they somehow figured that out, and then rapidly grown to a point that it mates a dragon quickly? I'm not entirely sure.
Do you have any of its blood on you?
Any of its blood? Yes. Actually, it's funny you mention that. I have its magic core, which I did mention, and then Rala has its heart. I forgot to ask her for that.
I would love to see that core. And she is like completely nonchalantly like putting the brain down on a table. It's like that I would like to see.
I pull it out of the sack.
As she doesn't even like use the wand, she takes it in her hand and holds the core. Unbelievable. This one I didn't mention. Similar. I believe you've seen it as well. The bear.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Wait, actually, I have this. Here you go. He's going to pull out his sack containing the magic core from the bear.
Exactly that. Just like that. She had one similar to it. It is... I believe these are of the same similar size and have functioned the same way. They've been reactivated, or I guess from inert state they've been activated. They were never meant to be like this. They have signs of straining, which means this is not from a dragon.
What?
It's been forcibly ignited, I'd say. It's like trying to ignite a wet fire pit. You have to put a lot of alcohol on it.
A lot of fuel to get any combustion.
And that is what I assume has happened here.
A lot of questions, not many answers.
That is the thing.
Isn't that just science in general?
It is, my friend, yes. And that is why we strive further knowledge. But yes, it is true. I will have to look at these further. But the blood will take some time. We'd have to separate it. But I think that's the thing.
I'll try to have someone get the heart from Rala and bring it here.
Yes, that would do. Well, that is it for your gifts, I believe. So, how about a reward for your hard-earned efforts?
Oh,
That would be
Ah.
appreciated.
Yes, thank you.
I see that has lightened quite a few of your faces.
yeah.
That's right.
You can keep my reward. It's not necessary.
And that's just boring.
Of course I will, Penrose.
she actually
Don't
like
worry.
drops the smile for a moment and just like looks at you like that's boring.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, but
Penrose. I know that coin will burden you. It's okay. I'll take it off your head.
It does not have to be coin. That is so normal.
Oh,
I like
I
your thinking.
like the way you think.
I am
looks like I'm not the only boring one here.
I am the mayor of the village, a mage and a scientist, and you think coin is the only thing I can offer you?
Oh, so you're not talking coin?
I said a reward. I didn't say
Yeah, that's a-
payment.
Well, okay. You've piqued my interest now.
I see you've not come across many wizards in your travels.
Unfortunately, not.
No.
Well, now you have. Pleasure to meet you. Mayor Marjorie.
Pleasure to meet you.
So,
Him lost.
follow me to my office. I have a few things prepared.
Ooh.
And she
Okay, that's...
leads you up a flight of stairs to the top of the laboratory, which is not open. Instead, is only has a glass floor in the center, looking down into the laboratory.
Wow.
Cool.
What a spectacle.
And
I would never have seen something like this back home.
keeping with the shape of the tower, it is a rounded room with shelves lining the whole of the walls. But it's not all just books. There are sections which are larger than just books and have ornaments placed in them, in the inserts, as well as some sort of like gemstones on pedestals, and various miniatures almost, as well as some sort of plant. Actually, I think Reddy, you notice it as an infernal plant.
I would like to speak up and ask about it.
And she's kind of like turned away and has gone over to her desk, which is this wide, big oak table. Far too big to like, you can't even reach the corners from her position, but she seems perfectly adequate as she sits down in her almost like throne-like chair. Well, and you can see already placed on the desk in front of her are 4 boxes.
Oh.
I'd like to play a game. There are currently 4 boxes in front of me. You may take 2. The game is, you will only know what's inside one of them.
Okay.
All right. Are they laid out like just right like in a line next to each other?
Yes, they are about they're like a shoebox big.
Oh gosh. Decisions.
One of these boxes contains level 2 size magicite crystal, polished and runed.
That sounds pretty good.
And any of you within Arcana that are present can roll me a check. Is it? Okay. Sounds like a lot of money, Antares. Ready, from what you've heard already and what you know a little bit more just about magical objects, if it is actually level 2, that is worth a pretty penny just in itself. More impressively, if what she had said previous, at least what Swanhild had said previously, it has the same magical potential as like level 2 spell.
But it is an addictive drug.
Well, that is
Only if
in a
snorted.
different form, yeah. When it's smoked, apparently.
Okay.
You may have to look further into that.
Okay.
This is as a single crystal.
Okay. And then we have to pick 2.
Yeah.
And if that's in one of them, I wonder what's in the rest.
Anyone else wondering why a super cool wizard magician person is running a shanty village?
That is a great
Yes,
question.
actually.
That is like the first thought I had.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
that's been on my mind as
Yeah,
well.
it is very clear she is a powerful, or at least influential woman.
It's funny that everyone around here seems to be of quite ingrained in agriculture,
Yeah, it's
or like a manual labor sort of things.
It's
and then you
straight
have
up.
this wizard.
straight up farm town. That is pretty uninteresting in every other mean. But there is a mage that is this mayor, who is apparently familiar with Swanhild as well.
Why is she gotta be so cute?
Fuck. You found out how endowed she is.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this now. I'm kind of worried for Yu's health, or at least her character's health, if this is what it's gonna be like, because I have several dozen more characters.
You have to change them all to men now.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Oh, we're gonna have to resuscitate Talani at some point.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to take a revive spell.
Yeah. Do you have a what is it, a revivify scroll around here at all?
Maybe I do. Maybe it's in these boxes.
Oh.
You know,
Can I-
I'm more interested in you.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Talani,
Most people are. It's true.
No, she doesn't mean like that.
No, I do. No. Dang it, I had so much confidence just a second ago. Why do you guys do this to me?
And she like raises an
Why do you need
eyebrow.
confidence for?
Anyway.
Reddy wraps an arm around Talani and says, "It's okay." And Taria said she's, what was it again?
A lesbian.
That's right.
No! I don't know what that means.
All deception checks.
I'm not sure where that landmass is, but it's somewhere out there.
Is that a country? I don't even. I'm not from lesbian place.
Is that in D&D Australia?
And
Anyway.
she's just like, is just letting you do this, and just like, are you done yet?
Sorry.
Brawler's goal, optional goal, bully Talani, check.
Done. You're welcome.
And just so you have a better idea of what's in front, so of the four, there are from the left going right, there is a one that is of oak material, polished all around, and there's a single latch on it. The next one is of a bleach, almost marble stone material. It is very delicately got a almost loop of metal chain holding it in place on the front. Third one is the least decorative. It looks like it is welded steel sheets in a box, and there's no visible opening.
All right, I'm gonna leave it to the ladies to pick.
And the fourth one is dark and black, almost like obsidian texture.
Do any of them stand out to any characters in general?
Stand out? Do you mean?
I guess what I'm trying to ask is, are any of these tailored to any specific characters at all?
Is this a question to the DM or?
Yeah, to the DM.
None of them are specifically attuned to you guys, no.
Sweet, I choose 3.
Perfect.
Okay. So you look at the one that's like welded shut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, fuck, hold on.
I would do a detect magic ritual, but man, that'd take too long.
You
Just
touch
ask her.
it. You may touch it if you desire. I'm not going to stop you. I will stop you from leaving with it, though.
That would be hilarious.
Are you telling me I can't live with this box? He sort of like shakes it a little bit.
And yeah, you shake it, and it's a heavy box. As you try and hear from any sounds, it is silent, but it definitely has weight to it.
What's in this box? Sorry. He holds it up.
A mystery.
And I guess it's a mystery on how to open it too, right?
Well, yes.
You said it was welded shut, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's a
Let's see.
lock. Doesn't look like there's a seam that lifts up.
Well, for me, it's between. What was one again? I know the
So
fourth
one
one's
is
obsidian.
oak that looks like the same as the table.
Okay.
It's got a single like gold latch on the front.
I'm thinking the obsidian sounds interesting.
But what if that's what she wants us to think?
I would assume that of all these boxes, they all look unusual. Except for the first one, which has a golden locket on it,
Well,
which
this
is
is
still
actually-
unusual.
It's just a little wood box. Maybe it'll have something extra cool in it.
That's
Kimler
good
sort of
point.
takes his box over off into the corner to see, like, he's like looking at it.
Like
Like
a
a-
gremlin, you've taken it to the corner. Which there is no corner,
you're like
'cause it's a circular
fixated on
room.
it.
It's a circular
Yeah,
room,
it is
so
a
you-
circular room.
to the edge, to the circumference.
Ah, yes. Okay.
He takes it to the outer to the wall. He finds the least round corner or part of the room and sits there.
All right then.
And he's like tipping it upside down, like sort of looking at it every different sort of way. He's still trying to shake it, even though he can't hear anything like that. He tries like turning it like vertically and trying to shake it like that as well. Like
Yeah. Doesn't seem to disturb it in any way.
yeah. Just so you guys know what he's doing, he's just hyper fixated.
It's gonna
on
be
this,
empty. It's gonna be fucking empty. It's gonna be
like-
empty.
Or should be the only one with something in it. That's why you can't open it.
What if it's what it's just like packed entirely with sand? It's just sand. It doesn't move around.
Bruh.
It doesn't leak out. It's just that would be awful.
That's pretty funny.
I just want to own a D&D property. So
What?
I don't it would be nice to have my own place in D&D, you know. Oh, so
Yeah.
Write that
You
down
want
on
a
your
house?
long-term goals.
Yeah.
You can definitely get that. I have several parties that have managed to get property, be it traveling or a mansion.
I can hardly afford to do my familiar spell, let alone a house.
I have a home back home. Wait a minute.
we could win a house for defeating a dragon.
Maybe there's a house in this box.
We're only
Exactly.
picking 2 of these, right?
Yes.
And one of which is already chosen.
Well,
No, you guys can 100% overrule that.
No, I think that's a great choice.
Yeah, I would have gone with it. The metal one? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking that too.
Hell yeah.
Which one did Reddy say she was interested in?
Either the obsidian or the wooden one.
I said go for the
Kalani-
obsidian one as well.
Okay.
Talani's too, like, in her mind, like, she's just sitting there, like, but what if it's a trap? Like, what if the other one's good and the other one's better? And then she
Thank
doesn't
God
actually
these are
make any
good.
decision.
Trelawney's sitting there like me right now. Like, the obsidian one seems like it wants to grab your attention, which means you should go with the wooden one. But the wooden one seems ordinary and, like, that's what I expect you to pick. So, maybe the obsidian one is the one you want.
Exactly.
Betty just
Yeah.
grabs the obsidian one while Talani is just like calculating.
Hasn't even noticed.
And is the obsidian one easy to open?
She kind of taps a finger on the table. It's like, are you sure that's the choices you want to make?
Yes.
Nope.
What if the wooden one is really good? Like, even the lock is kind of interesting, you know?
I can make a promise that you will be satisfied with whatever box you pick.
That is.
Pimos is how do you say not in the corner. Pimos is off to the side, and he's already satisfied with what he's picked.
I look at her and be like, I'll hold you to that.
But what can a box really offer me in the grand scheme of life? Like, what do I do?
Talani, dear, you've gone too far. Step back
What?
a little bit.
Where are we?
You've gone into the philosophical. Come back.
Oh, why are these boxes still closed?
So I think we've got our boxes now. Pimos is he stands up, grabs it like heaving this box. Sorry, this I thought I could get this one open, but not yet. What about that one? How do we open that one?
Is there a visible, like, I forget what your description was of the obsidian bots, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a box, but its exterior is made of obsidian material of some kind. Like shiny in places, but with sharp divots. And on the front is
Excuse me.
just a straight up metallic lock. But she mentions again, are you certain of these choices?
Yes.
Wait,
You said
can
you'd be
I look
satisfied,
at her?
right?
Yes.
And she kind of clicks,
Oh,
and both of the boxes also click.
Plot twist: the boxes in our hands just appear, and the ones on the table are the ones that that stay. Fuck.
You may take them.
Oh.
The other ones,
Sort of like looks back at her. Can you open this?
the other ones
Yes.
I'll keep on hand if you do anything else for me.
Ooh.
Well, if there's anything you need us to do, let us know. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Depends what I find with this dragon. Maybe I'll get you to hunt another one for me.
Maybe. We did pretty good the first time.
Flexing on the dragon.
And the one you are holding, Pimos, it does seem to actually open on the side.
That wasn't there before, was it?
No?
No. I'm also gonna like look back at her, sort of this is probably your doing, wasn't it?
And the one on the obsidian, the lock just falls off.
Do you guys want to open them now, or should we wait till the rest of the group are around?
Good question.
I imagine at this point, just as a side note, I imagine at this point that Swanhill is probably taking care of the kobolds,
Yes.
and Rala is probably free to join us.
Yes, Rala, you can come up the tower if you desire.
Alternatively, you can
Yeah, I
also head
guess
to
I
the
will.
tavern.
I was gonna say, I think she was originally intending on going to the tower, but I think she would,
Yes,
excuse
please
me.
do.
Excuse me. I think she was originally going to
Can
go
do.
to the tavern, but yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you might have remembered. Oh, I'm holding a giant heart.
What are you talking about? She carried that head around forever.
True.
It's true. The head of the bear. She's used to having something oversized and grotesque with her.
That's not how we talk about Antares.
Damn.
Talk about how beautiful.
Alright, open it. Wait, can I look?
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
I want to
What?
look at the lady. Does she look like she's like, or does she look like?
She's always
"Ah,
amused. So
Okay.
you can
She's
give me
like
an insight
ready.
if you desire, though.
Sure. I mean, like, I feel like she's just using us as like test subjects.
pigs.
Honestly, actually, I don't need to roll for this. I'm just gonna open it. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm also gonna
I
to open this one.
All right,
I
so
help open the
this
obsidian.
is the obsidian and the metal one.
Metal.
Yeah. So I'll do obsidian first because that one's more obvious. So you open it up top ways, I guess, and flip back the lid, and inside are two scrolls wrapped, rolled up, and sealed with a singular line of some sort of silk with a wax seal on it.
Fancy shit.
And Imlos, as you like shake yours, what comes out is fabric.
Sam. Ooh.
And as it flows out, it looks almost like silk, but as you run your hand on it, it feels dense. Give me a give me a history check.
History. Uh-oh. Oh, not bad.
19. You have certainly heard stories of this. It is something very unique only to the elves. This is a material known as ravine, and it is as light as silk. It is apparently as strong as steel.
I like that. It's in this big heavy box, but it's as light as heck.
Yeah. And it's like you take it out and it's a full-on roll of this material.
Okay. Free for us to shape in our own desire? Or is our own sort of or is it sort of like some sort of a rope or chain or something?
No, it's
not chain, but
full-on like long
Like a
enough.
bolt?
A bolt. Okay.
Ah. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Be
And
interesting to figure out what to do with that.
looking at it with the 19, like, this is some expensive shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a full bolt. Like, this is not just like expensive, this is a rare. Because you would have to have connections with elves to get this.
Yeah. And they all fucking blew themselves up.
There's some left, but yeah, most of them blew themselves up.
Let alone this much of it as well.
Um,
She's not just connected. She's a thief.
A magical thief.
Yeah.
the best kind.
I can cast Identify on these.
Well, you don't need to.
Oh.
Because
scrolls?
on the scrolls, on the silk around the side, inscribed on it, in Phonic,
Oh.
so
I
you're
look
like,
at them.
you look at it and you're like, oh, this is draconic, fuck. But you can pass them over to Antares. And Antares, looking at these, they're two different spells.
Okay.
The first one you read seems to be for a spell known as invisibility.
Whew. All right, we got one that makes you not visible. That's a good one.
Okay.
Write that down.
I will as soon as I have 50 coin. 50 gold, so I can put that in my book.
What about the other one? What does that one say?
As you look at the other one, this one again seems to also have the similar marking before it. And instead has enhanceability.
Oh my god!
What?
Sorry. I was thinking to myself in character, I bet that one makes you run really fast. And then it's enhanced.
Oh my god.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, it does something similar, but yeah.
Sorry,
Dude,
my
I haven't heard
god.
of that one.
I didn't even know there was a spell for that.
Ability.
Yeah,
There actually is one specifically for going fast.
there is. There's actually multiple for Lee going fast.
Yeah, haste is the most
Oh.
popular.
Expeditious.
Oh man.
Retreat.
And
I was
Longstrider.
full thinking about saying, I bet that one makes you go really fast. Like minute. Oh my god.
Oh, this one's got
Sorry.
a whole bunch of stuff it can do. Wow.
I can copy these into my spell book, but I have to have 50 gold each.
Well, I have 12 gold.
That won't work.
I have
I believe it's 50 gold per spell level,
Yep.
and these are second level.
Yep.
100 gold.
200 gold.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Well, hey, hold on to these then. Here you go. Hold on to those, and don't lose them, and don't use them.
Alright.
Expeditious retreat looks like a cat on speed, dude.
It is.
Pardon me, Mrs. Milady, Marjorie.
Yes, you seem to be having fun with what you found.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. But could I ask you for just one more thing, just a trifle?
They said that was the reward. Now you can have answers.
Well, you see, I'm looking for someone.
Oh,
And
actually, I think you mentioned this when you first saw her.
I think I may have. Did I?
Actually, no, I don't think you did. No, I don't think you had
I was
time.
gonna say because I don't think I had enough time.
Hmm.
I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this guy. He'll pull out one of the nicer ones that Reddy has done for him, and kind of hand it over to her. I lost him a little while ago. Don't know where he is. His name is Zifric. You're like a magical lady.
Zefric the Sage.
Yeah. Yes.
She kind of takes it and looks at it. And there's a little bit of recognition. How are you aware of him?
He is my master, and I am his young ward.
You're his apprentice.
Indeed.
I'm not sure if I should be surprised or expected it. He always was
But
kooky.
he's gone missing.
Missing?
Can't find him.
Missing, you say? That, and she kind of like paused for a moment because she was almost a little shocked. And you don't know where he's gone?
No, but I have a pretty good idea. He may be at the Cliff Ridge College.
You might find information about him. And you. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. So I don't think he will be there. Fortunately, he is a Lumi of the college. I don't think he would go back.
No.
Did he leave you with no information?
No, he left me with nothing. I woke up one day and he was gone. So I traveled all the way here from across the continent.
Commend you again for coming this far. If you must go to the college, might be someone who has a better idea. I don't want to bring your hopes up. It's not going to be there. Don't see a reason why you go there.
Did you know him for very long?
He was a professor. College. Taught me.
What? I didn't know.
Yes. It was for some time before I changed subjects. It was long enough that I was aware of him. He didn't stay long for much either. He disappeared, went into the mountain. You know, had some sort of epiphany. Thought the stars were falling from the sky, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
And then he adopts a kobold.
Yeah, look how I came out, huh?
Sorry about that.
She doesn't know how to respond to that. How? Indeed.
How like those other ones, huh?
Like it's...
There were your drawings.
Yes, go to the college if you need to be. At least put your suspicions to rest.
Well, there's a complication.
Hmm.
I believe I need some sort of a consent form or a pass of some kind.
Yes, pass of consent.
I don't have one.
No, I'm sure you don't. I can't give you one, but I can direct you to someone who can give you one.
Very well.
But what do I get in? And a smile begins to creep on her face again.
We've got some scrolls.
She kind of just gives you this like really unamused look.
That's the look I was looking for.
Like you just not just a look of like that's not even cute. That's just sad. However, you can assist me in my research.
Who, me?
A kobold that can cast magic. Trained by Zephyr himself. I wonder what your capabilities are, and if they're similar to the ones we found.
Oh, show her the one rod you found that you were threatening them with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, okay. He'll. But yes, before I go whipping out my wand, haha.
Yeah.
I agree to those terms. But first, I
Hmm.
the name. I would love the name of that person that could help me.
Nice try.
I guess it's payment for you before payment for me, huh?
Yes, that's how agreements go.
Hmm. Very well.
The supply before the demand.
I could vibe with that.
Good. Well, I hear you're staying for the party and drinks.
Indeed.
So, you can stay for the night as well. Don't worry, it's nothing too strenuous.
Nothing. I mean, after that dragon, nothing I can't handle. Am I right?
We'll see. Well, you have your rewards.
Wait, can I see if she wants to hurt him?
Yeah, sure. I guess this is insight once again.
Would
It's-
Reddy be allowed to also stick around
To hurt him? I
at
mean,
the time? No.
Insight though.
you can insight, yeah. If you want to read into the situation, sure.
Holy cow!
I did so good.
But yeah,
Sure, why not?
yeah. 11. There's definitely something she's interested to do. And it definitely involves Antara specifically.
No.
Does she have bad intentions?
Talani, with a 21, you look at it and she has... the best way you can put it, she has the eyes of a predator. But it's difficult to tell if they're definitely dangerous eyes, but you're not sure if they mean malicious intent. But it's definitely... you can definitely be a little worried for Antares. That's something you can definitely do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I probably would look at Reddy and be like, are you also interested in the endeavors or things that are happening in this tower?
I do indeed. I do love myself some magic, and science is fun.
Well then, I think that the only way our friend here can hang out here with you, Miss Mare, would be if he has a friend also. So
Are you volunteering yourself?
I am.
I never do that.
Also, in case if you have any questions about maybe something infernal or something that has to do with the kitsune, I may be able to answer.
At this point, Talani, you can tell she cannot hide her enthusiasm with Reddy saying this.
Oh my god.
I
Okay,
have a wealth of knowledge.
I at least trust Reddy's ability to handle herself. So
This is wonderful news.
If you guys are gonna hang around here, I'm gonna head out to find Rala. I'm sure
where
she's
is
got a head start on the drinks with us. She said she was going to the tavern, remember?
Yep.
wait, did she end up going to the tavern or did she end up deciding to come to check on us?
She went to the
Well,
tavern.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Both.
I'll let her answer. Sorry.
Where you
Yeah,
at?
fuck it. I'm at the tavern. I'm at the tavern.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go see if she's at the tavern, and maybe I'll check back on you guys in a bit if you guys
Pimlos,
don't show up.
can you
Yes?
do me a favor?
What's up, Reddy?
She has the heart of the dragon, and I would like to get that inspected by our friend here. Would you have like someone deliver it for her or something?
He like looks at the girl, at the wizard, thinking to himself, I wonder if we can get another box with it. He's like, he doesn't say it out loud though. He says, yeah, sure, I'll actually come back with it. Why not?
Thank you.
Are you sure you can carry that? Because
Nope.
Reddy can't carry that.
And yeah, Pimlos is gonna head out towards the tavern.
All right.
With a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Rala's definitely on her third drink. Her third mug of ale.
Nice.
Broom guy.
Yeah, with Broom Guy.
Okay.
Nice.
You kiddos have fun. I'm gonna go hang out with Broom Guy. I mean Bruno.
Who's
she leaves last. Well, I guess there's only Pimlas. She follows behind Pimlas.
Oh, hi!
All right.
Sup?
I don't think I can carry the heart of the dragon. What, the heart, was
Or the
the heart of the
brain.
dragon? Yeah.
Or the brain.
Right.
Don't
I
worry.
I have
carry
a
all
heart
this
and the
stuff.
brain.
Don't worry. I'll cast levitate on it. You'll be able to carry anything you want.
Thank you. I'd actually appreciate that a lot. That actually works out quite well.
Put a string on it. You got a heart balloon.
Yeah, dragon heart balloon. I'm just walking through town with it.
Does it work that way? Can I do that?
Yes, but it'll be
No.
a floating mass of blood. It's dripping above you.
Okay, it
well-
won't be directly above us. It'll just leave a blood trail. It's fine. They'll clean it up.
I have a question. Wouldn't the blood be levitating as well?
No.
It leaves like a blood trail, but through the air. After
Wouldn't-
levitate stops, it all just sort of splashes to the ground at once.
Wouldn't that be something? People just walking, and then all of a sudden, blood just rains on them.
Get clotheslined by blood.
You walk into the blood. Oh no.
Lovely.
Oh, no, that would be bad.
As a point, though, obviously, levitate, you can do it at, like, ground level. It doesn't have to be balloon height.
Okay.
You can choose how high you want it.
Walk up behind me like a dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I guess probably the plan.
All right, so you guys go to find Rala at the tavern.
And Brewski.
And Bruno.
Broom Guy.
You said Lucy, and I was like, wait a minute,
Nah.
huh?
Yeah, right.
Lucy, yeah. Lucy
Where's the
Candy.
candy? Is that you?
Lucy.
Lucy Candy the Broom Guy.
And yeah, there's quite
would
a
be
few individuals in the tavern. It is packed. And most of the people are surrounding Rala as well as Bruno and Oscar to some extent, who's attending. Not really drinking, but he's there for the festivities.
Oh my god, Oscar?
I know, really, that guy. I know.
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
It's sad how we got what we wanted out of him, and then just stopped caring.
I want him around still. Speak for yourself.
I mean, I didn't want anything from him. I just wanted him
Damn.
gone from the beginning. I'm kidding
That's
now.
cool.
Yeah,
bro.
Reddy
That
did.
is cold.
Reddy was ready to turn him on fire.
Already was blue.
He wants to set most people on fire.
Yeah.
It's true. Didn't you set
I wanna
Oscar on
cancel
fire
like
already?
a little bit.
Oh.
Probably.
When we first met him? Or she wanted to. She
She
wanted
wanted
to.
to.
She wanted to.
She wanted to. Yeah.
To be fair, I think we all did, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking sleeping in my fucking tent, bro.
God damn.
What are you doing in my tent?
The good old days.
Yeah, he's keeping it warm for you. But yeah, Talani and Pimless, you pretty easily find the three of these people.
You find a fucking 7-foot tall red muscle lady.
Pretty easy to spot amongst all these humans.
Mm-hmm. Just look for the aggressive one.
Yeah, the one slamming the tankard on the table. Bring me another.
She's so cute.
God damn.
And it's like Bruno slams his down as well. It's like, "Oi, bring me another. We're going
Quick
another
question. Did Rolla buy him that round?
round. The rounds are currently free.
Oh, then you know.
Oh.
I said I bought him his first round, but it was free.
It counts.
These are festivities. Festivities are free.
Let's go.
Wow. In that case, Rolla is definitely taking them up on their offer and just going round for round.
Yeah, there's quite a few people like going around handing drinks. They're like, damn,
Yes,
you guys
squad.
saved us.
You bet your ass I fucking did.
Is Rolla telling the story of how it happened?
So there I was, standing on a roof.
She's
Very
told, like,
crazy
Javelin
about
in
this.
hand. Yeah.
She's told like the same like 2-minute segment like 10 times already.
And then I
And
stabbed
everybody
it.
And then guess what? I fucking stabbed it again. Wild.
You guys ever ridden a dragon before? Because I have.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys is like, "It landed on my house! Oh my god, amazing!"
Whoa, craziest thing that happened.
And the guy on Kyoshi Island that freaks out whenever the Avatar's there.
It's coming at the mouth. Yeah.
There is that one guy. He's like, oh my
He's filming at the
god.
mouth guy, yeah.
There you guys can come in to see this madness.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Primo,
was-
Squatty, come grab a drink. They're
Yeah.
free.
Ooh. How long are they free for?
I look at the nearest waitress.
Hey, Toots, how long are these drinks free for?
Yeah.
Until the supply is getting low.
Okay. Pinwell's plants himself down. He's not gonna.
At the
pass up
current rate,
opportunity.
it's not going to be much.
I want some
can-
of the special stuff.
We can take the heart and brain later. I hope.
If you remember.
Yeah.
If you're sober enough. Actually, here, I want to do.
Okay.
I actually want to see how drunk Rolla is. Maybe a Constitution save, right?
Yes.
That
18. We do one for good old Bruno. See if he's been able to match her.
She's pretty good.
Oh no.
It's not
He's
so
like-
good.
He thought he could keep up and then realized how fucking large I am.
Yeah.
He's telling.
He's only
He's
human.
telling the story. He's telling the story of how he took down the kobold, and it just keeps changing every time he tells it.
Every time he tells it, Rolla just laughs and pats him on the back hella hard.
He's still got, he's above 10, so he's not like drunk, but he is telling wild stories at this point. It's like, I fought 4 of them at once, 1 on each side, but I had my trusty broom, so took them 2 at a time, 1 each side, spin around, get the other one, grab the other one's head, slam him into the ground, and then you know what happened? And he pauses for a moment and sees Pimlos coming through the door. That one saved me! And everyone turns.
Does he have his broom with him?
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brings his broom.
He's like,
into the fucking
this
cabin.
is the,
Yeah,
and
no,
this
he has
is
the broom.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it. There's a bunch of kids running around with the broom over their heads, like,
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is it his kids?
Does he have a
he has
family?
kids. Yeah, he has kids.
Can I
Oh.
do?
my
Can I
God.
do? What does speak? Can I
He
do?
has
business?
3 girls, yeah.
I really
Does-
hope
does-
his wife wasn't the one in the courtyard.
Has he told Vala?
Why would you
Has he
say
told-
that?
Oh no, my God.
Wasn't that like a little girl though? That's not.
It was,
fair.
yeah, it was
Oh,
a young
yeah.
maiden. Yeah, she was like,
Oh,
she was like
my bad,
20s.
my bad.
What were you saying, Dawn?
What?
Oh,
How old is Ringo?
Can I roll to see like how much I know about his life after drinking with him for an hour?
Sure, give me a charisma check. Give me a charisma check.
Charisma, alright.
Yeah,
Where is it a saving throw or just a regular?
just
charisma?
On the
regular
far
check.
left,
The big numbers.
Yes.
the
Yeah.
word
So,
charisma.
there we go. Oh,
Oh,
we're
so
not that
Wow.
close. We're not that
Yeah,
close.
you're
I
not
bought him
close.
a drink and that's it.
You're mostly just talking
You guys
about
have been
the
talking.
same
You haven't been
story.
listening.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
keep
we're
getting
just reliving the great hour.
and then you keep getting
Hour.
interrupted. You can never move on. Like someone comes across, like, "Thank you for saving our town. Can you tell me the story of what happened?"
Oh,
Oh my god.
man.
It's Bruno. I'm such a huge fan of Bruno.
Yeah, and this has gone on for like a good 20 minutes.
I'm drinking with Bruno.
Damn, he got fucking tipsy in 20 minutes.
If you get given
Hey,
like
they're
5
free
drinks,
drinks.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, pound 5 drinks in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That hits hard.
Everyone sort of brings attention to Pimos. He's like, no, honestly, he was the one that he was defending some others of you here.
All right, lad,
Like,
get
sort
over
of
here.
trying to
Come
draw
on,
the
get
attention
over here,
off
lad.
him. Okay.
Get over to this table right now.
Walks on over and he like
Can I pick him
climbs up
up
onto a stool.
No, can I pick him up and place him on Broom Guy's lap? Like,
Oh my god.
I think Bruno actually just like this says no. He's a man of honor. He gets his own seat.
Ooh.
Yep. Thank you anyway, Rala. He like climbs up the stool.
Hey, Bruno. I punched the dragon.
I saw.
with my bare hand. Yeah.
And he kind of
Bruno
points.
Senpai.
He turns to everyone else. It's like, lads, ladies, this one. She
What?
punched a fucking
Ladies?
dragon. Everyone's like,
Ladies.
everyone just like turns and looks at you, Talani. It's like, no, she punched a fucking dragon right in the snout.
You know what? As the tavern is silent as well, Pimos gonna like look around at everyone and see the reaction, and he's just gonna start clapping.
slow clap.
And it's like,
Start slow clap.
Oh,
He
man.
starts like one of those ones that start off slow and then just get faster and
Yeah.
faster into the round of applause.
Alani is fucking living the high life now.
yeah, like a dozen people come over to you. It's like, can I get you a drink? What happened? You punched a dragon for real? Like, which one was it? Was your left hand or right hand? Do you have like superpowers in your fists?
Oh, basically.
Tell us the story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had him on the ropes. He was trying to run away. I gave him the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him up.
Pimos is sort of like snickering just to himself. No one sort of seems to notice since a lot of them have a lot of drinks in them, but he's like, he finds it funny that the dragon would run away instead of trying to fly. Just the idea of a dragon waddling through the town is kind of funny to him.
Got on its hind legs and it tried to run. We grabbed it by the tail and we threw it to the ground. And then Raleigh here, she suplexed it into the building. It's like,
Watch
yeah,
out, watch
that
out,
was my
watch out.
building.
No dragon is ever going to come back here after that experience. That's for certain.
I'd be amazed if you see any drow back here. Drow. Wow, good job. Wrong campaign. If you see any, I've been saying the whole session. Come on, kobolds. There we go.
There we go.
I'd be amazed if you guys see any kobolds back here anytime soon.
And they will turn to Antares. Actually, no, Antares is now. It's like,
Any
wait,
bad kobolds?
didn't we see one with you guys, the one that saved us? It's like, yeah, I saw him in the infirmary.
He's one of the good kobolds. He's actually quite a funny lad.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any of you guys talking smack about Antares. He saved your lives.
Did, and he took a quiet beating doing it too.
You all owe him a drink when he gets in there.
Talking up the boys.
If he
Let's go.
survives. If he survives.
Where is he? Where's the little one?
Oh, they're at the mage tower. Oh, they wanted the heart and the brain. Shit.
Damn it.
How long have we been here for?
Well.
Yeah.
Well.
Say what? 2 or 3
How many
drinks in?
drinks? Yeah, how many drinks?
Yeah.
Do I need a con save?
I think you
We
might
don't care
need a
about
con
time.
save.
We care about drinks.
Especially Talani, because Talani doesn't turn drinks down from other girls.
Yeah.
Oh my god! She's
Yep.
just throwing him back. They're like, "Wow, and you can drink. Wow, you're
Wow.
so
Ladies,
Talani. You're so cool and strong, Talani. Dragon puncher."
I punch dragons like it's no tomorrow. Like if there's a dragon,
Wow.
next time you see one, let me know.
How many dragons have you punched?
Like at least one. How many have you punched?
Never.
Oh, it's okay, baby girl. I'll teach you.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Oh. What is happening?
Performance roll.
Lonnie doesn't drink the pain away. She drinks the fluster away.
Good. Yeah. All right. I just want to end it on that.
Yeah.
Like, just forgetting completely about bringing the heart. Oh man.
I just realized this brings a whole new definition to hearts and minds. Wow.
I think that's the name
How-
of
A
today.
bag and a fucking brain in the bag. Oh my god. Sorry.
How gone is Pimlos gonna be with an 11?
He's not bad.
He's sort of at this point he's also bending the story.
Yeah, he's the
Broom
same.
guy starts telling the story again of how he fended off 4 kobolds by himself while defending other people. Primos is like, "Oh man, you should have seen it. It was so awesome. He had 2 brooms and everything. It was fending 4 off at a
Double.
time. It was fantastic."
He was spinning and jumping. He even walked on the air.
Honestly, between you and me, I don't even think he needed my help.
Yeah. And this goes on
Yes.
for far too long.
Yeah.
It's just like Antares and Riddick's like, when are they bringing the heart?
Taurus is already laid out on the table, dissected.
Actually, I think.
Oh,
No,
Dude,
actually.
I have the heart and the brain. I'm showing it off to everyone.
Mhm.
This is its heart.
And we just like cut from that as just to end on Reddy and Antares coming down the laboratory with Marjorie, and she turns around to the two and it's like, "I need you to take off your tops."
What?
Hello?
I'm gonna be an
Fade to black.
escort.
Oh my god.
Doris, no.
And we end on that.
Perfect.
Out of context, it's the best. But yeah,
Wow.
that was wonderful, folks.
It was an amazing game.
I'm sorry, Dawn,
Great.
that you missed most of it, but
No, you're fine. It was super last minute.
You know what? I'm just gonna say you didn't actually miss most of it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of interrogation, but none of it went anywhere.
it was like an hour and a half of interrogation.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
I,
it was
wish,
great fun.
I wish I would have asked Talani to help as well.
No. You just need to flip the switch in Antares.
On the
Yeah.
bright side, now you guys know you can cast guidance on each other.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had guidance.
Yeah.
And hope
That's
next
fantastic.
time we'll interrogate someone who knows common.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. When Talani needs to interrogate somebody, she knows who to ask.
Who are you gonna call? Broom guy.
Broom
Hey,
guy.
Let's
Broom
go.
guy for sure. No, Broom guy has a family.
He does have a fan.
Yeah, us.
Damn, that was quick.
Let's go.
Guy joins the party, leaves his family behind.
We're your family now.
And you don't turn your back on family.
That's
But what
right.
about them? We're your family now.
You helped kill
Until
the dragon with
adventure
your son and
calls.
wife? I don't think so.
That was us.
That was
Oscar, who's
Yeah,
that?
you have two sons. You have Antares and Bimlos.
Yeah. Can we brainwash him
Oh
into
God.
thinking
Oh
that
my
we're his
God.
family?
Oh my god.
No. No, we can't.
Long lost estranged family.
There
Who's
is-
got the brainwash spell?
Like what they did to Nezuko and Demon Slayer, where they're just like, all humans are your family.
Yes.
Everyone in the party is your family.
There is a spell for
I'm pretty
that,
sure none of us are human.
but you're not at that level.
Dang it.
Maybe when you're higher level, you can come back.
We're here to adopt
So
room
we,
guys.
so we
Oh my
kidnap him until we can alter his.
Oh God.
God.
How about we gave you guys some XP and hopefully level up?
Don't tempt me with leveling up. Level 3 is going to be
I-
so good for me.
Because
feel
you
like I
are
should-
pretty close. So let's have a look.
Mhm.
So let me hit Rana's first. So Rana,
I don't think
Are we
I should
counting
get
the beer?
XP. I don't think I should get XP for helping interrogate since it was pretty much done by the time I got there.
Yeah.
But
but
I think Rolla definitely thinks she ordered Broom Gaia beer, even though it was free.
I think you did. Yeah. And you did speak to him and chat with him for quite a while. So I think we can mark that as complete. Which is a 200 XP. Let me add that.
Bully Talani was definitely achieved. Let's
Yeah.
go.
God, that was
Those are that's spiritual XP.
It's spiritual XP. In my soul,
damn
I
it.
succeeded. Let's have a look. Ready?
Level up.
Checkpoint.
Let's see. You put that on hold. Interrogate for information.
Yep.
And I think we can say that was a very strong success.
Heck yeah. Oh,
Definitely got the torture part right. Maybe not the interrogate part, but
yeah.
maybe
Hey,
steps.
that was the most important part.
And
Baby steps.
we haven't done the autopsy, so that might be next week.
Yep.
On Taris, Cox
Or I guess-
information. So this is the interesting one for Antares. You got the information.
But I put down good cop.
Well, were you good cop long enough?
Well, I think here's the better question: does relaying information make you the bad cop, or does it have to be? Are you a bad cop because of the intent behind
put
what you were saying?
I mean, I was
He
pretty.
put a
Oh,
wand
Okay,
to
I was not
something
here,
that-
so
He even went like deep voice
Yeah,
Antares
you're gonna have
and
to
was
watch
like,
that.
"Hey,
okay,
I
yeah,
will
I'll have
fucking
it was
murder
really
you."
good." I was kind of scared.
I will say,
know-
compared to Reddy, you were better.
bad cop. It was bad cop. It was bad cop, worse cop.
Yep.
Antares was the good cop and the bad cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
You
Good
didn't-
job, Area.
Hey, you didn't kill any of them, so I'm gonna give you good cop.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Murder.
That promise was a lie, wasn't it?
We'll see. None of them are dead
Sorry,
yet.
sorry. When he told the captain about the promise, he didn't actually make a promise, did he?
I did.
Oh, you did
Well,
actually make them. Okay, cool.
She is not
When
gonna
you said
kill
I
them.
thought you were just bullshitting to save them, I was like, yes, this is great.
The second one, learn about acquiring. I'll give you working towards. I don't think we completed that one because you haven't. You don't
Not
know
yet.
the name. You don't know the name, but I'll give you
Yes.
working towards because you did ask about it, and you have a deal that you're gonna hopefully follow through for. That's another 100. And let's see, for the last two, we have PM loss. Help Solani in finding information in other ways.
I sort of got the other information in other ways without really helping Talani.
Yeah.
She was interrogation.
Oh yeah, we need to
Double
talk
tap.
about what other information. I forgot.
I'd say you got
We
the information. You haven't used the information.
I sort of got some information. I'm not sure if it was any even useful information or not, but
We can say you got working towards, and then you can discuss what you've learnt and maybe apply it. So let me mark that as working towards. And finally,
lost.
and we didn't get that second one, unfortunately. Maybe next time. Next time. And Talani, get to know Tuano's friend Marjorie, and observe Riddy. I think the second one definitely is completed. First
Yeah.
one, I don't think you have a.
I really wanted to, but then I got bullied.
I think you're. I think you actually no. I'm going to give it to you because with that insight, you have a good understanding of this woman.
Okay.
Maybe not what you wanted,
And
but
her predatory eyes.
you have. Yeah, there's definitely something you know about her now, which is a little scary.
Oh God, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to like give them the heart, and they're gonna be like half naked. I don't know if Talani's gonna be able to handle that.
They're gonna be swimming.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen with the heart and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So I'll not have this as completed for you. So, with that, you guys did in fact pass the threshold. So congratulations. You have made it to level 3.
Go.
So we can definitely have some fun with that next session. Because I think you all get good stuff at level 3. Like,
I'm sure that's just average hit points.
For the dragon autopsy, I think possibly I'm working towards, because I did hand over most of the materials, but I haven't gotten anything out of it yet.
Oh,
because you haven't helped.
But you did torture them.
Yeah. I provided stuff, but I haven't done anything yet.
I wonder if 5e tools is still down.
I don't know. That's up to you, though.
It was down?
What?
According to my housemate, it's been down a little bit because I think there's an issue where this gives pretty much everything you ever need to know for free.
There you
which
go.
really isn't that nice.
I sent a mirror link to the chat. Yeah, 5e tools is still down, so the mirror is what you have to use.
But there's some issues going on there.
Yes.
Aww.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So let's see. So already yours specifically was assist in the dragon autopsy, while also gathering more materials from it in the process.
Yeah, I guess it's not really yet.
No. Again, we can give it working towards, because you did indeed gather some of the materials in preparation for the autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think.
We're gonna be level 3.
So wait, ready. So we can mark that as working toward. Okay. But again, you guys are well past the threshold. Level 3. So have a look at what you get for level 3. I think all of you get some sort of class feature.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, druids get it obviously level 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get my pact boon.
Yeah.
No, I do get second level spells. Hooray.
Yeah. Dawn, you have to now look at barbarian tribe features or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Like
archetypes.
Totems, right?
Yep.
Yeah, totem and berserker and all those other ones. Yeah. Pimlos gets to take his rogue archetype. Ready, you're going.
I did my archetypes.
I
started.
Wizard again.
I get to pick my chronoturgy bit thing.
Your school of magic.
That's right.
And how about we do everyone's HP now?
Oh, did we get what was our group? What was to find the kobold den?
Yeah.
So we haven't found it yet. He's just agreed to take us there. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. I just wanted to
Hopefully he actually does.
Otherwise, you kill him and his friends.
Okay. Sounds good.
We're not gonna let the kobolds take control.
Terrace. That's
Wait, how do I roll?
you can literally just do the hit die roll because it's going to be the same.
I'll
Okay.
take that. I'll take that. That's not bad.
That's not a D8 for you. You're a D12.
Oh, okay.
You're a barbarian. This is not a
So-
D8.
I got 8.
Yeah, total of 8. Nice.
Do I roll wizard
Oh!
or
Hello?
archer?
Oh no!
Ouch.
Oh no! It's plus your constitution, so it is not just 2.
That's still not good.
Still not good.
So sad.
That's still not great. It's plus 2, so plus 4.
Plus 4.
What's your max health now?
Okay, I'm gonna fucking stab someone. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Did I roll an 88?
I didn't roll my
Alright.
D100 either.
Funnily enough, that your 1d12, your 88. If you roll a 12, that would have been 100, but no. Oh no, sorry.
Well,
I want to point out,
I know this isn't. I'm just mad. I want to see what
Mhm.
I'm just gonna.
Ambi,
yeah.
I know. I'm not. It's not. Okay, that's it.
I
So
can now
trash.
use sneak attack if there are no other creatures within 5 feet of it.
Oh, you took
Swashbuckler.
swashbuckler. Okay, I would love to see the reasoning behind that, but I can never stop
A
you
lot
taking
of
the
it-
class.
A lot of it seemed to do with the elegance that the whole thing sort of described.
Okay, quicken your feet.
Focus on training of the art of the blade, relying on speed, elegance, and charm. And then there's another thing here that says you're pretty good with using 2 weapons at once, which is I've been using 2 daggers, despite only being able to use 1 per attack.
Yeah, because the main thing is it frees up your bonus action. You don't have to disengage.
Oh yeah, with fancy footwork.
Yeah,
Ah.
Hmm.
that is the main purpose of it.
At
Yep.
3rd level for me, I'm supposed to get Pact Boon. But
Yep.
didn't I already get my Pact of the Blade?
So,
Ooh.
Pact of the Blade is the it's the school of not school the pact, but the Pact of the Blade is the Warlock is pretty funky. It's the basically the form of the pact. So initially your pact is kind of obtuse and doesn't really have a form. At level 3 you create a form for the pact in a physical object.
So, for example, Redeem, he is Path of the Fiend, but he has Path of the Tome, which gives him a book to do extra spell stuff with.
Yeah, so like the original thing is your patron that you're talking about, and then the actual boon is like an object.
Yeah.
It's what is now the solidified form of your pact. So in your
Which
case,
one?
it's the blade.
So did I not already have the blade then?
Yeah, you can have a blade. It's just that it is not specifically
Special.
special. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it
Yeah,
is
this makes it.
special.
When I played Warlock, I used Pact of the Chain. Fantastic.
Yeah, chain is
Also,
underrated.
If you have a cool DM who lets you use Pact of the Tome, where at like a wizard where you can copy down spells into it, that's also so choice. But depends on the DM.
Mhm.
Yeah. And like you can copy down rituals. That's just part of the thing. But if you can copy down spells, gosh dang, that's impressive. But yeah, Path of the Blade makes a lot of sense for Het's Blade since it leans heavily into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of made for it.
I let you guys go. I will talk to you guys another time.
Yes.
See you later.
I as well.
All right. So
You all have a good week.
have a good week, folks.
Bye for now.
Bye. Thanks for the game.
Thanks for existing.
And
Bye.
you know me, Mew. I'm
And with that, it's time to end. So good night.